Hey, we're on live.
Hey, what's up?
Welcome to Movie Busters episode 32. Texas Chainsaw
Yeah.
Massacre wrap up.
Yep.
This is it.
Let's do this.
This is the end. We're not gonna talk about this franchise anymore after this after tonight.
Yeah.
After today. Yeah.
Woo! Thank
Yeah.
God.
Right.
Thank God.
All right. And as you know, I'm Alex, aka Alex 3.0, and I'm joined, of course, by Rob's Collection
Hi.
from Rob's Collection, and he's in his little horror man cave right there.
Yeah, Leatherface
Yes.
is about to. He's got the saw right here.
Right
I
there.
put my head right here.
It looks like he's about to.
Too bad they used the one from 3D. They should have used Gunnery.
Well, that's why I can't see his face.
Yeah.
I pushed it up so you can't see his face. That's stupid.
It looks like he's about to saw Freddy there.
Yeah, maybe. Well, maybe so.
Yeah.
Hey,
He
Cody.
probably-
Cody's here, man.
Hey,
Hey,
Cody.
Cody.
How you doing, Cody?
How you doing, Cody Ray?
All right, and of course I'm joined by Thomas, aka HorrorFan34, aka Philly Boy, aka whatever else we want to call him.
Horror. He's a horror fan.
Hell yeah.
You know what we talked about before the show. Thomas should be the next host of To Catch a Predator.
What? What?
That should be your
Oh man.
Uh-huh.
What?
Uh-huh. All right, and of course we're also joined by Julie Cassie
Hey.
from her Movie Talk and More channel,
Julie
Yeah.
Cassidy's Let's Talk About Movies.
aka
Julie.
Sally Horrorstein.
Yeah, Sally.
AKA Farm Girl.
Yep.
That's me.
From and she's in Texas, so that
Yeah,
all
a true
fits,
Texan. Yeah.
it all fits perfectly.
Exactly.
Don't pick up any hitchhikers, Julie.
Yeah,
No,
want to.
Texan.
If he has a
hitchhikers
camera,
with
it's gonna be bad.
and
Yeah.
if he wants your knife, forget about
It's
it.
got to be a good knife.
Yeah. All right. So if you saw our last episode, we talked about the first 4 Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. For the most part, we enjoyed them, right? Right.
For the first two, we
Most
really
of them,
enjoyed.
Yes.
yeah. I mean,
Most of
Yeah.
them.
First two, I really enjoyed. Part 3 is underrated. Part 4 is a good comedy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I
Part
mean,
four is what's
everything was cool.
included.
Everything was cool about it except for Franklin.
I can't say I hate any of them. So, yeah,
I used to hate 4, but it's fun.
I used to
watching
hate 4 a lot,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
yeah,
I never
actually
really
enjoyed
hated
4. That'd be a guilty pleasure one for me.
I never really hated 4 because I always thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now I appreciate it even more now of how funny it is.
And also, by the way, if you're watching the stream, please like it and share.
Please.
yes.
And if you haven't,
I actually
Please
shared
do.
this on Instagram.
and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Also, subscribe to these guys' channel. Subscribe to Rob's Collection. Subscribe to
We
Horror
should
Fan
put links
34,
to all the channels in the description
and
below.
subscribe to Julie.
Do it now.
Right.
Go subscribe. Go
Oh,
subscribe.
my ass stinks.
Thanks
What?
for that comment.
Wait,
Thomas.
what? Wait. What'd you say? Something
He said
stupid?
his ass stinks.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's.
I just ripped. So
I think all of our asses stink. So.
Not mine. Mine's
Oh yes,
clean.
it does. It does.
Yeah.
Cody Ray, hope they will release a physical copy of TCM 22.
Well, I won't be buying it.
Fuck that
Spoiler
movie.
alert.
I'm not gonna be
Done.
buying it
If you
either.
like the movie,
Thank you.
that's fine. But when we get to it,
You're not
Thank-
gonna like what we're gonna have to say.
All right, yeah.
No.
Thank you.
Sorry,
Thank
man.
you.
Nobody will like it when I have to say that.
You are not gonna like it
it's gonna
one
take
bit.
an hour just to talk about it.
Thank
so.
you, Cody Ray, for liking and subscribing.
Yeah,
and
hey,
sharing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cody
thank-
Ray, we appreciate you dropping in, man. Hopefully
Yeah.
you stay for the whole show as
Yeah,
well.
buddy.
Yeah.
Chloe,
Chloe,
don't start.
Chloe, settle down now.
don't do it.
Don't
No.
start.
Chloe is trying to hold in her emotions about TCM 2022.
We will not talk about it till we get to it. Okay, Chloe?
Yes, we still got a couple more movies to get to.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry for the delay. So after part 4 came out and practically tanked, and
Pretty much, yeah.
people forget about it.
And people view Leatherface as a joke.
Well,
Well,
our
most
favorite,
parts
our
of it.
favorite producer and director Michael Bay and his company Platinum Dunes.
Maybe your favorite.
New Line Cinema.
Dude, Platinum Dunes rules. Okay.
Platinum Dunes is not bad, but Michael Bay.
Okay, but I'm talking about his
There's a
production.
lot of really
company.
good remakes. You got
His production company. But this was the first remake they attempted, and it was, of course, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
This
Came out in 2003.
Yep.
Okay, I'll let Julie go first in this one because you're from Texas, of course, and this is a Texan movie. So go ahead. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on? Oh, hey. Hold on, Thomas.
I just ripped again.
Thomas, Thomas, you'll get your turn, Thomas.
Oh,
I was just gonna say, Julie, like,
I
just
can
give
smell it over here.
Julie, just give us your overall thoughts on the 2003 remake.
Oh,
This
Right
one
ahead,
actually
Julie.
wasn't too bad. I didn't, it was pretty watchable.
Now,
I liked
what
it.
would you say, like in comparison to the original? What would you think?
Okay, Thomas, you can talk now.
In comparison to the original, like, did you like something of things better than the original? Did you like things better in the remake? Or
The original is always going to be the best one to me.
I agree. Yeah.
I mean, nothing tops the original, but this one was watchable. It was good, but it's not my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
But it was okay.
So,
That was okay.
Do you like have any favorite parts of the movie, or?
I'd have to watch it again to see if I had a favorite part. Really.
The end credits.
What did you think about like the family in this one compared to the original?
The family was okay. I liked the family better in the original one.
what did you think of Arlie Ermy?
Oh yeah, as the sheriff.
Sheriff White.
He was kind of weird. I thought.
I thought
Definitely weird.
he's one of my favorite.
But then
parts.
again, he's like, the family character's always weird and crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
Especially
he
the
kind of
first
fit
one.
right on in, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Julie, I wanted to ask you another question. What did you think of Jessica Biel as the lead female?
Actually, I kind of liked her as a lead female. For something
And
different.
what's also kind of cool about her too is that her last name is Hardesty,
Yeah.
but her name is
it?
Aaron. Yeah, Aaron Hardesty.
I didn't even catch that. Yeah.
Even though in this
I didn't
one,
either. But
They changed most of the
Aaron
names anyway.
Hardesty, yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, because they changed most of the names anyway.
Well, yeah, they changed a lot of names,
Which I like when they do that, actually.
Right.
Kind of
Yeah.
make it its own characters.
One thing you got to appreciate, Julie, about the remake is that it's way different than the original.
Yeah. It is definitely way different, and I
Very
like the lead female.
What'd you think of this Leatherface?
Yeah, what did you think about this version of Leatherface?
Andrew Bernarski.
He wasn't bad, actually. I didn't think, but the original Leatherface guy I like better.
I was telling Julie about this.
I was going to call the original Bubba Sawyer.
I was telling Julie.
I'm sorry, I was about to call him Bubba Hansen. It's Gunnar Hansen.
Bubba.
Bubba Hansen.
Yeah.
When Julie was actually in the midst of watching the ones that she hasn't seen yet.
Yeah, which is this one, right? This one and
this
the rest.
one and the other one.
Yeah. When she was about ready to watch the remake, I actually told her that the original choice they went to for Leatherface was Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, that would have been pretty cool to see.
Yeah,
but
but
Dolph Lundgren said no because he wanted to be with his family. Can't blame the guy. He wanted to spend time with his kids.
And then they hired Andrew douchebag.
Yeah, prick.
But pretty good Leatherface though.
Well, especially when you hear about like what he did like behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I mean, Julie's not gonna like the story.
He was just disrespectful towards Gunnar Hansen the day Gunnar Hansen died. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, he made fun of Gunnar Hansen passing away.
Dude, get fuck off, man.
The original Texas Chainsaw guy was better than.
Yeah.
Well, there was not only that too, but Andrew Bernarski was arrested for animal cruelty.
I mean, he was good. I liked Leatherface in this, though. I think he was pretty good.
We're just talking about Andrew Bernarski.
I know. I mean, whatever he did in his personal life, whatever.
Andrew Bernarski, way before he was Leatherface, was known for a lot of other stuff too. Like Andrew Bernarski was in Street Fighter.
Oh yeah, I liked that one.
Yeah, who was he in Street Fighter again?
Leatherface was great, but no Gunnar. Yeah, agreed. I think we all agree on that one.
What's his name?
T-Hawk or
I'm gonna look it up real quick.
He was actually, the movie I first saw him in.
Andrew Bernarski was Zangief.
What we're gonna say?
He was Zangief in Street Fighter.
Okay.
Oh, Zangief. Actually,
the first movie I saw him in was actually Pearl Harbor. He has that scene where he fights.
That's right.
Yeah. Directed by Michael Bay. That's what he got hired.
Not only that, but he was also in Hudson Hawk with Bruce Willis.
I know, like Rob's trying to say, move along from Michael Bay.
Yeah, okay, move along. Play the song while you're doing it. Shut the hell up.
Copyright. Copyright.
Oh,
I'm
God.
gonna get copyrighted for playing the greatest song of all time.
Yeah, the greatest song of all time.
Especially when you're on a road trip.
Well, when I go to Florida this year, yeah, I just have to play it over and over and over again.
Okay, go ahead. What are you gonna say, Thomas?
We got Forka in the chat now.
He says, so many thoughts on that, LOL. Well, just break it down in the comments. Go ahead.
Many thoughts on what? This movie?
Yeah.
So, like, Julie, do you have anything more to say?
No,
something you didn't like?
Is there anything about this film that you didn't like? Like Alex said?
Kind of like, yeah.
Nah,
Didn't work for you? No?
still not really.
Other than just being a remake?
Yeah, it was just a remake.
Okay.
Well, Julie's not too big on remakes.
I'm kind of picky when it comes to remakes.
Can't say I blame you. I mean, there's a lot of remakes out there that are pretty.
They're good though, like this one.
This is a good one though. I like it.
There's some remakes that are good, but not all remakes are like that good.
Okay, so Julie, you thought it was just okay.
Yeah, it was okay. It was watchable.
All right. Thomas, go ahead.
I have a lot of really fun.
It seems like you really want to talk about it. Yeah.
Well, I have a lot of fun memories with the remake because when back in 2003, when this was coming out, I was 9 years old when this movie came out, and it was on billboards like everywhere you went.
I remember.
It was on train station billboards. It was on big billboards driving like on the highways. Like this was promoted everywhere.
Oh yeah.
It was everywhere. And by that point, when I was a kid, I never knew about the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre until I was older. But I've heard a lot about like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I've heard of the name before, but I never knew like there was an original film.
So this was the first one you saw?
This was actually the first one I did see. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I saw this when I was like 14.
So this one did this one.
So I saw this one first, and then I saw the original.
This one made you a fan of the franchise.
Correct. Yeah.
You can thank Michael Bay on that one.
Well, Michael Bay has produced a lot of really good.
Okay. He didn't direct it. It was directed by Marcus Nispel, who
thank you.
Did Friday the 13th.
Yeah. I know I keep mentioning Michael Bay just to fuck with
shut
Rob.
up.
Yeah, Marcus Nispel. Let me ask you this, guys, real quick. Between this remake and Friday the 13th remake, which one do you like better out of Marcus?
I'm a biased.
This one.
I'm a biased Friday the 13th fanboy. So I pick Friday the 13th.
I mean,
I don't know.
Friday the 13th
he did a good job in both.
Friday the 13th was good, but I don't think it compares to this. I mean, this is way
unfortunately
better.
though, Marcus Nispel's career kind of got destroyed because he did that Conan remake.
Friday the 13th, we'll get. I mean, Friday the 13th. I know I talked about in the stream was a little bit too quick. They rushed that whole beginning. So for me, this movie didn't feel rushed at all. I don't know.
Okay. Well, that's because like in Friday the 13th, they try to cram in the first like three.
That's what I mean.
Like imagine if they try to cram in like 1, 2, and 3 in this one. You know.
Yeah.
They always just go back to the original whenever it comes.
I felt like this one was evenly paced as far as that.
All right, it's fair.
Yeah, but like I really do enjoy Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
What about you, Thomas? Answer your own question.
What's that? Oh, which one do I like better?
Which one did you like better?
And I'm with you though. I'm biased because I'm a big Jason fan.
There you go.
Oh, so am I. But shit.
So I go Friday the 13th just because I'm a big Jason fan.
Yep, me too.
But sticking with Texas Chainsaw Massacre though.
Okay, I will say this: Marcus Nispel was the best director the Platinum Dunes ever hired when it came to remakes. Right? Okay, I'll say that.
Like I consider this up on top as far as remakes, like with Hills Have Eyes. Like I consider
the kills were great too.
You know what's kind of funny though when you think about the kills.
Forker says Jessica Biel in her boot cut jeans. Yep.
Well, yeah, you can't notice those butt shots like they do too.
They're very subtle.
Well, Jessica Biel is a very pretty lady, so
I had a crush on her back in the 7.
She's a very pretty lady.
7 days.
Well, they had the butt shot in the original, so it's like
they did, yeah.
Well, it's like
I know there was like a few people up for this. I know they went to like Jessica Alba.
Michael Bay does it a lot though.
That's what people thought he made it up, you know.
Yeah.
I think there was 3 girls up for the Jessica Biel award. I think they went to Katie Holmes, Kirsten Dunst, and Jessica Alba.
I can't see Kirsten Dunst in this.
Kirsten Dunst.
Jessica Alba. You might have.
Jessica Alba maybe, but
Katie Holmes not really. No,
not really. Katie Holmes not the type.
Nah, I honestly think Jessica Biel was the best choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like her as Erin. I actually consider Jessica Biel like one of the more underrated like final girls.
I wanted to see more with her. Like I want to see her back with something else.
They'll get it back in the next.
That's why I was hoping they could have done a sequel to this instead of a prequel.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I mean, I would have preferred a sequel, but
yeah. But the thing is,
because Andrew Bernarski, yeah, he played Leatherface in this one.
Yes. Yep. But the thing is with me, I think the reason why they didn't make a sequel was because, of course, at the end of the film, Leatherface had his one arm cut off, and the sheriff's dead, and then everybody's going to know about the family, and they're all going to get arrested. So that's why they made a prequel.
Yeah.
So
they didn't plan on doing a sequel, so like they kind of pull all the punches for this one, and it was a bigger success than they anticipated.
Right, exactly.
Well, in this one, Leatherface wasn't getting shot with shotguns 6 times, and then it's just whatever. Oh,
and the reason why I was so antsy about talking about this, like Alex said, because I wanted to make my joke for this.
Because you wanted to shit on Andrew Bernarski.
I was saving my joke all week.
What's the joke?
One of the girls, who's one of the female leads, the other one, Jessica Biel, she's the witch, man.
Oh, yeah, the same girl.
Erica Learson.
Yeah, she was a Blair Witch too.
She's the witch, man.
No,
she was also in Wrong Turn 2 as well.
That's right. Yeah, I was waiting to let that out. She's the witch, man. Because I know Alex really likes that line from Blair Witch 2.
It's hilarious.
I'm surprised you even like a line from Blair Witch 2.
That's the best line in Blair Witch 2
movie.
That or like.
All right, see you, Forka.
Oh,
Thanks for coming on, Forka.
Bye.
Yeah, we if you drop in later, we might still be in. You never know.
Yeah, thank you for the stream, Forka.
Yeah, hopefully you tune in when we talk about the newest one because you're gonna want to stay for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I already told him my thoughts about that, so I hope he hears your guys' thoughts.
Yeah. I think it'd be pretty.
All right, thank you, Forka.
Thank you, Forka. By the way,
it's gonna be ugly.
Yep.
Right, go ahead.
Now I was gonna say.
So you hated it?
I see what you did there.
Because you're Michael Bay's producer.
Yeah, I was waiting for a Transformer to show up.
What I also really enjoy.
Well, this was before Transformers.
What I also really enjoy about this remake too is how different it was from the original. It wasn't just a carbon copy.
True, yeah. They switched things around.
They switched a lot of things up. I mean,
that's
the best thing.
I think Arlie Ermy was fantastic in this. I really like Arlie Ermy as Sheriff Hoyt.
That's the best thing too. Like the
family's
They
different.
changed it up to where it's not a carbon copy like let's say Psycho was
or Cabin Fever.
Well, that was I don't know why the fuck they did that. That was Cabin Fever.
Or you know what's another remake that's a Xerox, The Omen.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
It's
the
Omen. I didn't think that that movie was okay. I didn't think it was that bad, but it's still the originals.
Like they changed the family. They
changed all the names.
The hitchhiker scene is different, completely different.
That's one of the most shocking scenes in the whole movie.
The tone is different, and the reason why the characters are driving past there is different, completely different.
Yeah, it's all different. That's why I think it works.
Because you figure in the remake they're going to a Leonard Skinner concert, and it takes place in 1973.
Yeah, when they're still
and that makes a lot of sense because Leonard Skinner was really big in the early 70s.
Before they died. Yeah,
I mean, even the house is different. Like the house is huge.
Yeah.
So
like everything about this is different, and I really like the cast of characters. Like other than Jessica Biel, I really like Mike Vogel. Really like Eric Balfour.
Eric Balfour and Jessica Biel are actually really good friends in real life.
Which is pretty cool, yeah.
Jonathan Tucker was good in it too.
Yeah, Jonathan Tucker was really good. Jonathan Tucker has like sort of like that Richard Dreyfuss look to him.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. I think that's what they're going for. Yeah.
Which kind of like that Jaws sort of like Richard Dreyfuss look. I really like.
That's like a common look in the 70s.
Yeah, and Eric Balfour was what else was he in? Skyline. He was in.
He's in a lot of independent, like low budget films.
Like, that's the only other movie.
Mike Vogel, I remember from Cloverfield.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, Erica Learson from Blair Witch 2 is the other girl.
Yes.
And what's also really cool, another cool piece of trivia, is that Lauren German, who played the hitchhiker, she actually auditioned for the role of Erin.
Really?
But then when they got Jessica Biel, they still kept her on and they made her the hitchhiker.
I can see her playing Erin though. She was good.
I really liked her as the hitchhiker. I thought I felt sorry for this poor girl, like the way she acted, like they're all dead.
Speaking of which, like her character, it's kind of like reminding me of that character in part 3. That girl that survived, and she was like in the woods. Yeah, you know what I mean.
The
one the one that was hiding the whole time.
Sarah.
Yeah, like I thought they did it better in this movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, she just got away, but she's kind of like all messed up and like, the character following.
That girl's death in part 3, Sarah got cut.
Yeah, no.
Which is actually in the workprint version. She gets split down the middle.
This one, they don't cut anything. They show a lot.
I tell you, like that. I tell you that camera shot when she shot herself right in the mouth.
Yeah.
Like I like the whole pan of the camera shot where it goes. From
it goes from the front to the back.
Yes. Like Marcus Nispel did the same kind of trick in the Friday 13 remake, but not as good.
And Marcus Nispel before this was a music video director, wasn't he?
Yeah. Just like Michael Bay.
Just like Samuel Bayer.
Right.
Oh man.
Unfortunately, though, I really wish Marcus Nispel would have gone to direct more stuff other than this and the Friday the 13th remake. But sadly, though, his career.
I think he had a falling out with the Platinum Dunes guys at the.
He had a falling out with Michael Bay.
His career kind of got destroyed when he. What do you think? Is his career kind of got destroyed when he did the Conan the Barbarian remake?
He did one too many remakes. He should have that one.
Yeah, I don't think Julie even knows that there was a Conan remake.
Yeah, there was a Conan remake.
Yeah, I remember when that came out. I just
never saw it. Never cared to.
Starring Aquaman.
Aquaman himself, Jason
Before
Momoa.
He was Aquaman.
Yeah, way before he was
Arnold
Aquaman.
Schwarzenegger's better at Conan.
I mean, I like Jason Momoa, but
he's not as Conan. I like Jason Momoa, but he's no Arnold Schwarzenegger when it comes.
No. They need to
Arnold
leave that shit
Schwarzenegger was
alone.
made for that show. I mean, he was built and.
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger was perfect as Conan.
Yeah.
But what's also really funny is that, like, you remember how Cody Ray mentioned that there was good kills in this?
Yeah.
There's not too many kills with the chainsaw.
There's not too many kills. There's not too many.
Very little with the chainsaw.
There's
like
only two.
A lot of it is like,
There's two with the chainsaw.
There's two like one. I think isn't there one with Jessica Biel doing it to Eric Balfour?
Mm-hmm.
No, but she doesn't use
chainsaw.
There was.
But she says like, forgive me for what I got to do.
Because he's stuck. Yeah, she can't get him out of the meat hook. Yeah.
Right. So I guess you kind of think that one is.
That one's.
Really, I mean, the self-inflicting ones, I guess those count, but with the chainsaw, there's not very.
Yeah.
There's two kills with chainsaw.
You know what? You know what character I really wish would have made it out? What's the little kid's name?
The little kid from.
Remember, he was the one that was trying to distract the family to get them out of there.
His name in it was Jebediah.
That little boy, yeah.
David Dorfman.
Yeah, but what's the character name?
Jedediah.
Jedediah, yeah.
Jedediah.
Oh, is that the same kid from The Ring?
No, that's
okay.
What's his name? I thought it was him. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Is it?
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. He played Aiden. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Jedediah. I really liked the little kid in this. Like he was like the only family member that wasn't fucked up like the other ones.
Yeah.
And he was weird, but
I really like how Jessica Biel's like, come with me.
Yeah.
But he says no. Like I want you to get out of here. Take the baby with you.
Yeah, he wanted to help. He wanted to help them.
And it kind of makes me feel sad that he wasn't able to get saved, even though Jessica Biel's like, come with me.
We don't know what happened to that kid. We never show what happened.
Although I think
he's dead.
There was a comic on this. I think there was a comic in this, actually. I don't know if
there?
Samara got him.
There was a comic of Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Samara got him?
There was a comic with Jedediah, and he actually gets killed by Leatherface in the comic.
Does he? Oh, man.
He's got Leatherface after him. He's got Samara after him. God, that kid can't get a break.
That kid's going to traumatize for life.
And he's got Leatherface as a baby daddy.
He's a baby daddy. He's a sugar daddy.
Well, they never say
sugar daddy. Okay.
No, they never say who his parents are though. Like, I guess you can just speculate, right?
I got to admit, I know there are some people that don't like the family in the remake. I know there's some people that don't like the family, but I really like the tea lady.
Yeah, the tea lady is kind of
she's
funny.
creepy. I really like the tea lady.
I like when she's like, "Oh, sweet Jesus."
Yeah.
Like, what's it?
I'll never forget. One of the TV spots I remember watching as a kid on commercials.
Yeah.
And it always creeped me out, and it still gives me kind of chills down my spine when I hear
the other lady, right?
It's like, poor sweet boy. He's no harm, sweet boy.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. Yeah, like the tea lady. I thought she was creepy. Arlie Ermy as Sheriff West. I think he's very entertaining to watch. I think he was a great choice.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, though, I was just waiting for his coach character to come out of him and saving Silverman. To be honest,
that's why I had seen him before.
Hey, I gotta go take a dump. We're pinching loafs on the front lawn. Smart thinking, boy.
Yeah, he was the best part of that movie.
Sadly, Arlie Ermey's no longer with us anymore. Sadly. Rest in peace, sir.
Sheriff Hoyt.
Yeah, Sheriff
Arlie Ermey. And of course, who can't forget Arlie Ermey in Full Metal Jacket?
I mean, that's where it all.
That's where it started.
Where everyone knows him from, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's very, very, very solid act. And I think he was actually a guy that was actually in the military.
Yeah, he was.
Mm-hmm.
He has that look to him, so. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he has that voice.
Yeah.
So
you don't want him screaming at you like that.
Very, very solid actor, Arlie Ermey. And not only that, Julie, I don't know if you noticed that about Arlie Ermey in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Mm-hmm.
He had a voice in Toy Story.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Yeah.
Guess who played it? Yeah.
He was the little green army man.
Oh, okay. That was him. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, that's the guy from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Which makes a lot of sense.
No, Maggot, you're ashamed. You should be ashamed of yourself.
You're an absolute disgrace.
Yeah.
When he's talking back to Woody. No one leaves a good soldier behind. But other things I really, I say, I was going to go more into detail about Jessica Biel, but Jessica Biel, I think she's one of the more underrated final girls in a horror film. I really, truly do think that.
Especially in this franchise.
And honestly, I really wish Jessica Biel would have done more horror movies.
Well, Blade Trinity.
Outside of this, that was horror.
Yeah, that was horrible.
What was horrible?
Blade Trinity.
Blade Trinity.
Oh my God! Yeah. I kind of blame David Goyer more for that.
Oh God, Blade Trinity.
Yeah, we got Horror Mania back, 66.
Horror Mania, there he is.
Best one in my opinion. He says best one in my opinion after the second. I agree.
I wholeheartedly agree with him. I wholeheartedly agree.
Great
with him.
soundtrack. Yep. Steve Jablonsky.
I like the soundtrack to this.
Steve Jablonsky.
And what's also really cool too.
It's okay. We got a long show ahead of us.
You know what's another really cool thing about the remake as well?
Yeah, what's up?
They got John Larroquette back to do the narration. The guy from the original.
Yeah, we hear him in the
which was
beginning
cool.
and the very end. Yeah.
Well, what's also really cool about when you read the trivia about the remake, they said even though John Larroquette by this point was an established actor,
Richie Rich,
a lot of movies.
Richie Rich,
and
Richie Rich,
Summer Rental, and Blind Date, a lot of other movies,
and Richie Rich.
Whoa.
John Larroquette, they were kind of afraid to ask John Larroquette to come back again,
right?
Because by that point he was an established actor. Because before Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original, he was not known for anything.
All right, yeah.
And then John Larroquette said, "What are you kidding me? Of course I'll come back and do the narration." So I thought that was cool, John Larroquette.
He probably said it's about time they didn't invite me back for 2, 3, and 4.
But I still think that's cool. Like even though an established actor like him still wants to do a horror remake, that's pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
But I think everything about this remake is fairly solid in my opinion. It's got good direction, it's got good camera work, it definitely has the gore, definitely has a lot of blood. Jessica Biel's great. Andrew Bernarski, I do like his Leatherface, but still no Gunnar Hansen by a long shot. Yeah. And now my question for myself though is, do I like him more?
He plays it very differently too.
Do I like Andrew Bernarski better than Ari Mihailov?
Well,
That's a good question for me.
Well, here's the thing. Did you guys know that Andrew Bernarski wasn't even the first for the role of Leatherface?
Yeah.
Brett Wagner. And we
mentioned that already.
Yeah, Horrormania, we mentioned that.
No, what you were saying, Rob, like, who was the actor's name that you said?
Brett Wagner?
Brett Wagner?
Who mentioned what already?
No. The fucking, what Horrormania said?
Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph Lundgren.
No. Yeah. Brett Wagner played, he was up for the role of Leatherface, but he got hurt, and then he was fired because he lied about his injuries. And so
I think I did read that in the trivia. Yeah.
When Andrew Bernarski, so here's the thing: when he took the role, he had to have a strict diet of brisket and white bread to get nearly 300 pounds.
Yeah, I did read that too.
But it's kind of interesting how how Brett, he got hurt because he couldn't physically do it, and then he was lying about it just because he didn't want to, get in trouble.
Yeah.
But they fired him.
Yeah.
We
all know don't like liars in Hollywood.
Well, I mean, if you're up for a role of Leatherface, I wouldn't want nothing to go wrong either. And if I was like hurt, I think I'd be like, oh, I'm fine. I don't know. I wouldn't want to lose it, but
I know. But like, yeah, if you find out about it, you get in more trouble.
Yeah.
Like that's what happened. Armenia says Andrew Bernarski is the most badass Leatherface of all time, in my opinion.
I think, you know what, Horrormania, like I think he was creepy and scary. I thought this made Leatherface kind of a scary character.
And I really like his look too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like the look.
He's got a great look to him.
He's more bulky.
I agree with Horrormania. Like I think he's not out of all.
He's the most brutal.
I still like Gunner. Gunner's my number one, but this is my number two.
He's definitely the most brutal. He's definitely the most brutal one.
I say like my listing of like the first out of the first four and the remake, I say like my favorite Leatherfaces are Gunner, then Andrew. Then I would probably go Ari Mihailoff, then Bill Johnson, and then Robert Jacks.
Well, what about the other ones after this? We'll get to them, right? We'll get to them.
When we get to 3D, when we get to 3D, I actually like Dan Yeager.
3D, Dan Yeager's great.
Dan Yeager was.
We'll get to that. Yeah,
but we'll get to that though.
Yeah. Okay. So overall,
final thoughts on the remake. I think it's a solid remake. It's one of my favorite horror remakes, and pretty much everything I explained kind of sums it up for me. So I give this movie probably maybe a solid 8.5.
Okay.
8.5, 9, maybe even a 9. So that's my thoughts on the remake.
Okay, Rob.
Well, you guys have pretty much said everything. I'm just going to add a few things. Like 2003, I was 2 years out of high school, graduated, and I saw this in the theater. And yeah, this movie blew me away from the first time I saw it. Even at that time, I was a huge fan of the original. So I was going into this kind of like, what are they going to do? Like, I was pleasantly surprised. To me, this is in my top 10 favorite horror remakes. I'm not really sure what place I'd put it, but it's
in my top 10 as well.
Yeah, it's definitely my top 10. Andrew Bernarski is definitely one of my favorite Leatherfaces. I think he did a great job. Music's great. Characters, I like how everything's different from beginning to end. They announce new characters, new situations. They don't just completely copy, which I can appreciate.
Right.
And again, Platinum Dunes, they're solid company. They are a solid company. I will say, like they do keep things fresh a lot of times. So I give them credit for that.
They definitely try.
Yeah. So not really much to say. I really don't have any. I'm trying to think.
You guys haven't really talked about much about the family other than Sheriff Hoyt.
I don't like Henrietta, who plays not Verna, but
Just call her Mom.
Or wait,
or the tea lady.
Heather Kafka, who plays Henrietta, she did a great job in this.
Yeah,
she's the one without no eyebrows, right?
He's talking about the mother.
The mother, the granny looking lady.
Oh, the old lady,
yeah. The one that runs the meat shop.
Supposedly she's like a really well-known actress. I'm not really familiar with her.
She's good at it though.
But she's so good in that when they first go to the store and she's sitting there and she's like just smoking and she's just, not taking any of their shit.
Right.
Like I love, I don't know. She just has this really cool attitude. But then you find out like the family's weird, but I still think this family is not as weird as the original family.
Well, yeah.
I still think the original family had that weirdness, comical thing about them. This movie, there's nothing really comical about it. It's just
they're more creepy.
They're exactly. So like the tone is different, and that worked. That worked for this. So that's why you can kind of have like 74 here, and then this one here. It's kind of like an even balance to where it's different enough. You can enjoy them separately. Honestly, this is like one of the best remakes ever made. It is. To me,
I'd probably go as far to say it'll be in my top 5 favorite horror remakes, not just top 10.
I really, probably me too. I just need to get that list together. But for me, this movie, I really cannot think of any gripes other than maybe they should have had more chainsaw kills.
Yeah. Because there was only 2 of them.
There was very little of that.
Other than that, like I really don't know what else to say. Anything negative about it. I'd give this movie like a 9.5 out of 10. Like I freaking love it. Mm-hmm. So that's really all I have to say. I mean, I enjoy it to this day. So
you guys haven't mentioned Monty in the wheelchair.
Who cares about him?
Yeah, I like him. He's actually kind of cool.
He wasn't as bad as Franklin.
Yeah.
Way better than Franklin.
What are you doing in my house? What are you doing in my house?
Franklin was kind of loony, but he
another thing I was going to mention too. Mm-hmm. This is not a carbon copy, but I like how they have nods to the original.
Yeah.
They have the hammer, the door where he comes out of the door. They have the hook. They have there's like little nods here and there. Like instead of the hitchhiker, instead of Nubbins as the hitchhiker, you have what's her name? The
victim.
So so like there's little nods here and there, and I can appreciate that they didn't just copy.
Is that the hitchhiker's name, Pepper?
No, Pepper was the other girl.
Oh, that's Erica Lears.
Yeah. She was a hitchhiker though, technically.
Yes. Yeah. She said like, oh yeah, they picked her up. They didn't know her as well.
Yeah, they picked. Yeah. So. Yeah. All in all, it's fantastic. So that's what I'm gonna leave it at.
Oh yeah, but another nod, like how they had the generator thing in the original.
Yeah.
And then instead of a generator, they used it was the car horn.
Yeah.
That noise led them to go there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Generator was still more creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Because
I can definitely agree with that one.
Generators are just creepy.
Yeah, the car horn was more annoying. I'd rather have the generator.
Yeah. All right.
I think the reason why Alex mentioned the guy in the wheelchair is because he likes him better than Franklin.
Way better. But I didn't even make.
What is the deal with Franklin? My God.
I didn't even make that connection to you. I didn't even make that connection till you brought that up, Thomas.
That's true.
Okay.
I just mentioned Monty because he's part of the family. It's like, okay, you guys haven't really mentioned.
But I can't blame Thomas for thinking that because I would have thought the same thing. You and that damn Franklin.
He sucks, man. Franklin fucking sucks. I'm so glad they didn't.
Like another Shelly on Friday the 13th, annoying.
Shelly's way better.
Shelly is a good character.
Yeah.
Shelly didn't go like that.
No.
But I agree, Horrormania. There was an interesting story. They didn't just give it. They didn't just shade over that. They just kind of they do touch on it here and there.
Yes. Yeah. Horrormania also mentioned the comic book that you guys mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that is the alternate ending on this DVD.
Yeah. That has the alternate ending. I see.
Yeah.
That.
Yep.
Or it's a kind of like a sequel setup, but in the modern day.
Right.
It cuts to 2003, and it's like Leatherface still out there somewhere, hinting for a sequel, but they cut it out. I guess they didn't want to do one.
Well, they kind of already did it for a sequel. Like, remember with the crime scene at the very end? Leatherface attacked the cops.
Oh yeah, dude, that scene creeped me the fuck out when I first saw it. And so many people to this day think that's real. For real, I'm not joking, dude. Dude, a lot of people thought that it was real.
Oh man.
It was coming off the popularity of Blair Witch and all that.
Erin comes across as like one of the strongest like females.
Yes.
Like she that's why I wanted to see her too, because in ways she just reminds me of like a Jamie Lee Curtis. I mean, she has that that look to her, that mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was tough. She put up a good fight.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, yay!
It's back again.
Oh, there they are again. There they are again.
Take your clothes off.
Okay.
Bye. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch.
Let's get freaky.
I want to see Horror Mania's
comment. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch.
Let's get freaky. Let's get freaky on here.
Well, you wanted them back in there, so there they are.
Hooters!
Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch.
See you when one be you.
Yeah. See you later, alligator. Anyway,
crocodile.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when this movie came out, 2003. I remember there's 3 horror movies I was looking forward to.
In 2003?
2003.
Okay.
One was this one.
Wrong Turn was another one.
No, not Wrong Turn.
Oh, okay.
Wrong Turn came out 2002.
No, it was 2003.
No, 2002.
No, the first Wrong Turn was 2003.
Was it 2002 or 2003?
No, it was 2003.
Either way, that was not the other one.
Okay.
And the other two was Freddy vs. Jason, obviously.
Ah, okay.
And then the third one was Jeepers Creepers 2.
Oh.
And Wrong Turn was 2003.
Was it? Okay. Yeah. I didn't see it so much later, but I'm talking about like anticipated, like coming in 2003. And I think the other one was Final Destination 2.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Right
so, but the 3 were the ones I mentioned. I remember this one. Looking back now, if you watch the trailers to all those 3 movies I mentioned, this one has that trailer to this one alone is amazing.
Great trailer.
Yeah, it is.
Great trailer. I remember
it is.
They played this before Freddy vs. Jason when I got to see that opening night, and like the crowd like went nuts for this movie for this trailer.
Yeah.
I was like, everybody was creeped out by it, like, oh my god, like that looks so good, like you want to see that. And I didn't get to see this in theaters, but I saw it in that old thing we used to use movies for, VHS. Remember that? Remember those VHS tapes? Yeah. Remember VHS tapes?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Horror Mania. I love A House of 1,000 Corpses.
VHS tapes, yeah.
They did come out in 2003.
Yeah, these guys know that. I'm a huge fan of that.
Even though it was made in '99, it didn't come out until 2003.
Yeah,
I think that movie gets a lot of damn hate, but
from me.
It's just because it's Rob Zombie.
Because how Rob feels about Michael Bay is how I feel about Rob Zombie.
Look, I feel the same way as you do about Rob Zombie, but this movie, it gets an exception because it fits his style.
Yeah.
Halloween doesn't fit his style.
I just don't like his style. That's the thing.
There they are again.
Now it's telling me to jerk off.
Okay.
Why don't you go jerk off, love face? Go jerk off. Go jerk off to something.
All right. Yeah. So you guys pretty much mentioned. Yeah. You guys mentioned a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be hard to add more to it, other than just
you
questions. No. I like the movie. I like the movie a lot. It is one of the best ones in the franchise. But can someone answer it? Was the girl they picked up? Was she hiding that gun between her legs? Yeah.
I don't know.
Where she pulled that gun out from?
It was either in her underwear or vagina. It had to be one of them.
I don't know. That's what it looked like.
That's what kind of takes me out. Be like, what?
Oh shit! How do you fit a whole gun up?
Yeah, just all of a sudden she just like takes it out.
I'm dying.
Yeah.
Oh god.
But other than that, that is a great scene.
Thank God it wasn't a shotgun. Can you imagine?
No, Lord.
Right there, guys.
Oh,
all right.
God.
So yeah, I mean, this is a good remake. I know you mentioned like, yeah, it's very different from the original. It is. I agree with that. I like the nods to the original. Like you mentioned the meat hook and the hammer kill, the door.
Yeah.
What what was the other one I mentioned? Well, I guess someone in a wheelchair. I guess that's not. Yeah, it's not. There you go. There's your nod to fucking Franklin. Someone in the wheelchair. Yeah. But yeah, I like the family. I like how different they are too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And yeah, they actually have them as cannibals because that's how they are. It's supposed to be cannibals.
Yeah, that tea lady, she was kind of creepy too.
Yeah, you guys mentioned the tea lady. Yeah, that when.
Oh my.
The way she talked and stuff, it was just creepy.
Yeah, like when you're being chased by a killer. When you're being chased by a maniac with a chainsaw, and then you end up in the trailer, and then they're acting all like, "Hi, everything's gonna be okay." Like, yeah, they're crazy too.
Yeah, with that lady with the baby.
He's a sweet boy. He's no harm.
Yeah,
he's no harm at all.
He knows better than that.
This is such a sweet baby. There's no harm at all.
Yeah,
he is mine.
Yeah, like the yeah. I mean, it is one of the better remakes of the time. I mean, this was kind of the first one that kind of started the trend, right?
Slaughterhouse.
Yeah, they bring up they show that a little bit. That's actually
in the climax of the film. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool setting.
I've always wanted to see that too. Like with the original, you kind of hear about it.
This.
God, here.
But like, yeah, the slaughterhouse ending, it was really cool. Like, yeah, another thing I like about you guys mentioned about the Aryan character, which is Kabil, she's actually really smart.
Yeah, I have this knife. Good knife.
Die, Franklin.
Yeah, she's a very smart character.
Yeah, she tricks Leatherface and then she cuts his arm off, which is like,
that's
whoa,
what I mean.
like,
Yeah, she's
you don't expect that. Yeah.
She's a really strong character.
She almost pulled a Ginny. Like Ginny tried to chick Jason in Friday 13th as dressed up his mom. She tried to chick with her face.
Yeah, she's smart. She's actually not a dumb female at the end of the. She's not like doing stupid things like running upstairs when she should be going out the front door. Yeah. She's actually running, trying to set a trap for him.
Horror Mania says there could have been a dinner scene, but I actually like that because it was different.
Yeah, I actually liked that there wasn't a dinner scene. You didn't really need it.
You already had that in the other one.
Well,
you kind of already had that in all the other ones.
Yeah.
Well, part 3, not really a dinner scene. Part 4, yeah. Part 2,
Part 4, yeah.
But what was up with the pizza? They had the pizza in part 4, and then there was another part in there. They had the pizza.
I'm glad that dinner scene though.
I'm actually glad they didn't do the dinner scene in this one.
The dinner scene in the first one is just it's so iconic in the first one. You don't want to, I just think.
Well, and the thing is too, like I wish there were more horror films nowadays that would write smart characters like Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
That's I mean,
there's nothing wrong. Like Hollywood, if you listen to me, there is nothing wrong.
I'm not listening to you.
There's nothing wrong with writing horror characters that are smart and have brains.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I think it's a cliche it's an old cliche though. That's what
Thomas, it's a dumb slasher film. What do you expect?
I think a lot of slasher films that are cheesy and all that stuff, but they actually have good characters in them.
People have excuses that, what did you expect? It's just slasher film. It's like, what do you expect? Like, okay, why can't you have a good story or a good character setup? Why can't you have that?
I saw good characters in a slash film, kind of film called The Burning.
That's a perfect example. That's a perfect example for being kind of like a Friday the 13th kind of movie.
Mm-hmm.
And also in The Burning, like the characters, the way that they wrote those characters is like when other kids get killed, the other characters actually care.
Yeah.
Like that, I like the way they wrote those characters. Like these kids actually care about one another. There's nothing wrong with that in a slasher movie.
But see, that's why I like how Scream mentions that, like in their movies, like Scream always mentions how there's like the dumb horror cliches, like that's what made that work, but still hasn't changed today. I mean, they still do. We'll get to it, but
they still do cliches and all that.
We'll get to that stupid shit when
I know it's kind of sometimes it's hard to avoid cliches, but you can write around that. Maybe present a cliche and then kind of spin it a bit.
Yeah, they need to change it up. They can change it up.
They can do like a twist or something with it.
I mean, if you want to nod to something, fine, but you don't need to copy.
Yeah.
Make their own style.
Here's one thing you guys haven't mentioned. did you guys like the fact that they actually showed Leatherface's real face?
I actually didn't mind that.
It was all right.
It wasn't too bad, yeah.
It was
He's not Michael Myers, you know. It's not like you have to.
I mean, they do. I mean, like this is the first time they've ever done that, so it was kind of a big deal.
I was fine with it.
I mean, a big deal. I was like, oh my god, they're doing something that we've never seen them do before. Yeah, I mean, like, and they did say like, oh, the reason why he's wearing other people's faces because of skin disease he has. You know, that's the backstory of him in this one.
Yeah, I mean that's whatever.
Thomas Hewitt, you get in here. I mean, I don't think they go too far where like, oh, you have sympathy for him. Like, no, he's still doing bad things and he's still killing people.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Rob Zombie remake.
The Rob Zombie what?
Rob Zombie Halloween remake.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to.
Horrormania says the Kemper mask looked really cool, is like real.
Oh yeah, dude, that was fucked up.
Oh yeah, when he's wearing Jessica Biel's boyfriend's face.
Yeah, when she sees it, she like freaks out. Yeah,
like that was creepy.
Yeah.
Like that was cool.
Yeah,
that was
that's what he does, you know.
Yep.
That's what I like about this remake. It's so.
Yeah, but like after that scene, after that whole chase scene, like I guess he changes back to the one he was wearing before.
Yeah, I guess so.
And actually, another nod they actually made was him injuring himself. Like actually doing the chainsaw through his leg.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah, they did do that.
Yep.
That was pretty cool. And like, there's a lot of like really like tense sequences when she's trying to hide and he's looking for her. And that little kind of abandoned house or shack, whatever it is.
And she's hiding, and then the chainsaw goes right through it.
Yeah, and then like that's where he kills the Jonathan Tucker's character Morgan.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Here's one thing though. This is kind of controversial to say. I actually like the characters in this one, like the group, the friends, more than I did in the original.
Really?
I did, yeah. I actually like these.
That's all because of Franklin, though.
I think they're kind of equal.
Not only because of fucking
like
Franklin, because I kind of feel like we got to know them a little bit more here.
Well, yeah.
In the 70s version, you don't really get to know about like.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But I still like the original characters.
And plus,
because like in the original.
And Frank and Thomas, you're right. Yeah, because no Franklin. Thank God.
Oh God.
Yes, the death was brutal too. Chainsaw to the balls. Recipes, Morgan, man. Yep, recipes, Morgan.
Oh yeah, that thing was brutal.
Oh, at least we went down fighting. You know, he actually like tried to protect Jessica Biel, and he went down fighting. So like, good for Morgan, even though he.
And like Jessica Biel,
he was kind of annoying in the beginning, like of the movie.
But you know, this franchise has had more annoying characters. I'm just saying.
No, but I mean, he was a little annoying.
A little bit, yeah. He was that other. He was he was like the comic relief, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but I understand that. I mean,
yeah, he was the big stoner of the group.
But he kind of redeemed himself at the end.
Yeah,
I wanted to mention.
The one thing I didn't like, when he did that stupid thing where he put his arm inside the car, he faked like, "Oh God, somebody's grabbing me," you know, like that.
Yeah.
That cliche.
I also forgot to mention too about Andrew Bernarski.
What?
He was in Batman Returns.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah, he played the clown.
He was
right?
Chip.
No, he was the Christopher Walken's son.
Or the
He was Christopher Walken's son in that movie.
Yeah, it was Chip.
Oh.
Yeah, it was Batman Returns. Yep.
Yeah, you're right. And I just saw that recently this week. Yeah.
And he was also in any
Batman show coming next month, by the way.
And he was also in any given Sunday.
Yeah.
Been a while since I've seen that movie.
You're right. He was in Batman. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Other parts of those movies.
Which movies?
The other parts of the Batman movies that I don't have, so I can see those.
Oh, Thomas can hook you up on that, right, Thomas?
Well, you know what? I couldn't find the links, but there's actually a 4-pack with all 4 Batmans for like $9.
So I'm fixing to get those.
Walmart has packs of those too, like with all the Batman movies.
Yeah, they usually do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have that one.
That's
really
not
cheap.
bad considering 4 movies for $9.
But yeah, I mean overall. But to wrap up my thoughts, yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. It was it still holds up for the most part. I don't think anything. It holds up. I think this holds up way better than Freddy vs. Jason or.
Oh hell
yeah! I can agree with that.
Yeah, it definitely did. Yeah. Like that was the movie in 2003 where I was like gushing over like back in 2003. This one, like that holds up better. You know?
And this was actually the one that you actually liked even better.
Oh yeah, now I do definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I enjoy this one. You guys pretty much nailed it in the head. It's really good. It's different enough to the original where like okay, it stands on its own.
This is without a doubt the best one of the last.
And I saw this one before I saw the original, so I was like, oh, cool.
And this is definitely the best one out of the rest that we're going to be talking about.
This movie made a lot of money too.
Oh yeah, it made over 100 million.
Like 100 million, 160.
Well, you know what? Since
it only cost like 9 million to make.
I'll actually tell you how much it made.
And it looks great. I mean,
it was like 160, I think.
For like for a movie that only cost 9 million, it looks amazing.
Okay, so I'm gonna look it up real quick.
It's that Michael Bay money.
So the film had a budget of $9.5 million.
Yeah.
And worldwide total, it made 107.4 million.
107.
I mean, that's big, even 2003 numbers. I mean, even like nowadays, that's a lot for a slasher film. It's a lot. Like you can cross
on Rotten Tomatoes.
If you can cross 100 for a slasher, that's really good. That's really
on Rotten Tomatoes, critics score 37%. Audience score 58%.
That's way too low.
Yeah.
And IMDb it gets a 6.2.
That's kind of low.
That's low. What the hell?
Yeah.
I think it's way better than that.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Came out October 17th, 2003.
They must not be horror fans.
Yeah, that's what you could say. That's what you could say. Yep.
They gotta love it, okay? Good.
How dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you
expect
it?
I keep forgetting too that the guy.
Oh, another thing. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
It's really quick though. Okay. I forgot that the guy who did the music for this was the guy that did the Transformers film.
Steve Jablonsky.
Yeah, him and Michael Bay are like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like with Tim Burton and Danny Elfman, like, you gotta have them together, or Christopher Nolan and Hans Zimmer,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Horror Mania, I gave it like a 9.5 out of 10. I gave it close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, like
cinematography was great.
You guys notice like when like that part in the movie where Monty is trying to distract Jessica Biel.
Yeah.
To distract Aaron. He grabs her ass, dude.
Well, why wouldn't you?
Like it totally purposely, like, oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's right there. You just,
yeah,
like,
excuse me, young lady, I just gotta grab your ass. And for the record, this movie was actually filmed in Texas. So
yes, it was.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Right.
Does anybody know what part of Texas this was filmed in?
Dallas, Texas. No, I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
You know what? IMDb actually has that trivia. I'm gonna look that up. I'll tell you.
Exactly. But you guys also mentioned the house. I love the house. I think this house is also in its own way iconic.
It is. Yeah. It's different enough.
But the original house it's like smaller, a little more creepier, because it's just like how they had the skeletons inside here. This one is like all grimy and dirty and like
This was shot in.
Granger.
Granger.
It was in Austin.
Granger, Austin, Texas, Granger, Texas, and Taylor, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor. All right. So anything else you guys have? Anything else to say about the 2003 remake?
Nope.
Before we move on? Nope. Before we move along?
Oh, shut up. God.
All right. So that was so overall, we all really enjoyed Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me, for sure, yeah.
And before we move on to the next one, I just want to say, if you guys really like the thumbnail, the new thumbnail for Movie Busters, you can credit right there, Rob, right here. He's the one who made it.
So, thank you. Yeah.
Kudos to Rob.
Yeah, kudos to this man, right? Kudos to that man.
Point the right finger.
I feel like we're the Brady Bunch right now.
There's a story about
Peter and Marsha.
Right. So, except no, we don't give a TV show off of it though. But okay, so after the 2003 remake came out and it was a huge hit, they decided not to make a sequel because they didn't plan on it, and they kind of like put themselves in the corner. Like they killed Sharon Hoyt at the end.
Yes.
Leatherface lost one arm. And,
yes.
And I guess the story ended there, But they said,
maybe
you know what?
For that little boy because maybe he got saved by the cops.
Maybe he could have been Leatherface. Anyway, but they wanted to continue the universe.
Yeah.
So they decided to make a prequel instead. That's Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning.
Yes.
The beginning was actually good. I thought.
I like this movie. I know
think
a lot
it's
of people
all
don't.
right.
I do too. Actually, I kind of like it more than I did before. I kind of
think it's all right.
Warmed up to it a bit more.
I mean,
I
understand.
It's not as good. It's not as good as the.
I understand the criticisms of we knew everyone's gonna die, but the thing is, it's a prequel, so I mean,
that's the thing with me. Like, I'm not really a prequel sort of like guy. They're not usually like my favorites to watch.
I feel like this.
You know what's gonna happen.
I feel like this one was done.
Like you kind of already know what's gonna happen before you pop in the movie.
I feel like this one was done though at a good. I think it was done pretty good. Like as far as
the thing is though, this movie does have positives though. It's got really good cinematography,
and I do like Jordana Brewster. I do like her.
Jordana Brewster's solid.
She does fine.
She does fine.
Like the group of friends in this one, they're fine. I like
they got a unique story.
I like the 2003. Oh, actually, yeah, you're right about that. Like the Vietnam War and the draft. And
I like that. How they're gonna go to the war.
What's so weird though? Like I didn't notice this till many years later about the characters. The character of Dean. You know who I realized who that was?
Who?
Do you remember Jack Frost with Michael Keaton?
Yeah.
The guy of Dean. That's Rory Buck, the bully in Jack Frost.
Is it?
Yes.
Holy shit! I didn't even notice that. You're right.
That's Rory Buck from Jack Frost with Michael Keaton. Like, holy fuck! I knew his name was
the one that's like the one was like where Michael Keaton said like stupider.
Are you talking about Taylor Hanley? You talking about Taylor Hanley?
He was the blonde brother.
Okay. Yes.
The one.
He was the guy that got caught in the bear trap, right?
Yeah, the one who didn't want to go back to Vietnam.
Okay.
Yes. That's Rory Buck from Jack Frost.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Huh.
Wow. You know what would be funny if the other guy was
Charlie.
Joseph Cross. He should be in the next Texas Chainsaw.
Well, you know what's kind of funny? You know what's kind of funny? You had Rory Buck as the one brother. You should have had Joseph Cross as Charlie as the other brother.
Yeah,
and you got to have Michael Keaton as Leatherface.
Oh God!
Yeah. Jack Frost reunion.
Jack Frost reunion. And Michael Keaton's a wielding chainsaw guy
with the Batman mask.
Yeah. But this one, I think it's safe to say that this one's the most brutal one. The most glorious one.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot more brutal than the remake.
Oh man.
Yeah, it has a lot of kills in it.
Great. Because this one came out after Saw, and they wanted and this was like kind of like those gory films, like torture porn, were like as high as popularity.
Well, you figure this also came out after Hostel as well.
It's just 3 years. 3 years after.
Too. Yeah, Hostel.
And then Hostel 2 will be a year later.
Yep. Yeah. So like they wanted to kind of compete, with the gore. Like that's what like audiences wanted to see.
I will say that's the best aspect of the film for me is the blood and gore. Like it's got a lot of it and it's really well done.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of it.
And I think one of the most the highlighted thing in this movie too is Arlie Ermy. I think we got a lot more with him.
Oh yeah, definitely
in this, and which I liked. But
yes. Mm-hmm. So I mean, like, I know, like Thomas really likes to shit on the ending of this movie.
I understand that. Like, I get. Let me get my point across here about the ending.
No,
I know the ending.
You're not a horror fan.
The ending is. I know that everybody's gonna die because it's a prequel.
Yeah.
But the way they execute the ending is so fucking stupid.
Explain.
Because okay, so you know everybody's gonna die. Like, so of course, like when Jordana Brewster gets away, you had the one guy staying behind, beating the shit out of Arlie Ermy, but of course he doesn't kill him because it's a prequel.
Yeah.
So Jordana Brewster is far away.
Well, they gotta explain how he lost his teeth.
Far away.
Yeah.
Jordana Brewster is well ahead of everybody. Leatherface is nowhere close to her. She gets in the car and drives a few miles down the road. She sees cops. All of a sudden, Leatherface pops up in the back of the fucking car with an 8-foot fucking chainsaw, and he's like a 300-pound guy who's fit in the backseat of this tiny ass car and just revved up the chainsaw and went right through the seat and killed her. Can you explain to me how he fucking teleported in there?
Well, he's Jason from Part 8.
Yeah, he pulled a Jason from Part 8 and teleported.
Thomas, details not important.
Yeah, this is a slasher. So
yeah.
I just had
stop using logic. Stop using logic to a slasher film.
Teleportation.
Yeah,
it is teleportation.
Yeah. Even Horror Mania says the ending is stupid.
Yeah, I will agree. It's a weak ending. It is a weak ending.
He was transferred. He was teleported there by the Illuminati.
Because I get it though, but I understand the concept. Like it's a prequel, everyone's gonna die.
They should have killed her differently.
Yes, I was about to say that. Yeah,
way differently, but the way they filmed it and put it together was so stupid. He just teleported in the back of the car.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even close to her. She drove away and everything. And
she should have been able to smell him. He probably smells disgusting. And he was in the back seat. He smells like a damn dead cow. She should have been able to smell
What happened was she lost her taste and smell.
Oh, she got coronavirus. Okay.
Damn, that's brutal.
All right.
Yeah.
He could have been in there the whole time. Really.
Well, this movie takes place in 1969, so maybe that was the origin too.
Now I say it's all right because that whole ending I can never get it out of my head because of how stupid it is.
Yeah, it is pretty dumb. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
it's lame.
But the reason why I think it's okay, I don't hate this movie. I think it's all right at best.
No, you hate it.
No, I think it's all right. Oh, boy. I mean, like I said, I'm not really a prequel guy. That's the thing, though. They're not my favorite.
Well, what if you see this one and then the 2003 movie, in that order? This one and then the 2003 remake.
I think.
Will that help?
I think seeing those in order does help, but the reason why I still think it's okay is because that dumbass ending.
Right.
But the backstory, he was born in a slaughterhouse. No shit, I kind of guessed that.
Yeah.
Oh, how did he get the chainsaw? It was just there. No shit.
I mean, this prequel, we'll get to it, but I think
this prequel was not a real sheriff. No shit. I
this prequel, I think this prequel was explained a lot better than Leatherface.
Yes.
Well, yeah, that's no.
I mean, we'll get to that, but I'm just saying, I understand Thomas. Yeah, I understand your points.
A whole lot of the backstory is no shit. We kind of knew that.
Yeah.
He was born in a slaughterhouse. He found.
I think they were afraid to change it though. They can't really do much to change.
No, it's got to match up to the.
It's got to match up, but I think they could have changed the ending. They could have. They could have maybe changed a little bit of the story in the beginning, maybe. Make it match up somehow, some other way. But I think this movie's got a lot going for it, though. I mean, I don't know. I can see those points, but it's not enough to deter me to basically say that this movie gets a huge drop in a score. I don't know. I still think it's worth.
Yeah, I agree with Rob.
It's still worth the watch. It's still worth. It's still a good.
It's worth a look. Yeah.
Yeah. It's still a good entry.
It's got amazing cinematography. It's got a good gore.
I mean, if you're considering all the movies in the franchise, this is definitely not the worst. It's definitely not.
And it's kind of nice to have a follow up, even though it's a prequel. It's a follow up that actually connects to one of them. Pretty good.
Yeah.
So it's you get what you get.
Well, that's the thing. They brought back Arlie Ermy.
Yeah.
They brought back the old lady.
You got who plays Henrietta.
Yeah.
You got the tea lady.
Yeah. You got what's his name?
Monty.
Monty has legs.
And you see how he loses legs.
Yeah, that's cool. I
laughed my ass off every time that they show that part. He cussed off because he gets shot in the leg.
He gets it worse, man. He gets the worst. He gets shot, and then he gets one leg cut off.
And then
then he's like, "That's sloppy. You need to cut the other one."
Even it out. I was like, "What?"
That was so cool though, because that's so like Arlie Ermy. You get a sloppy ass job there.
Even though that made things worse, that would have killed him.
Yeah, it would have.
By the end, he looks like he's about to pass out. He's like,
well, yeah.
Blood.
God, man.
He looked like me waiting in the 23-hour Tournament Moran line.
Yeah, the biker thing was a little. I mean, that was all right. It was a little.
It was like something out of Terminator.
Yeah, but I like the kill though.
I don't know, dude. I like that badass biker though. When he wants to go save her friends, or he wants to save his friend.
Yeah.
But he has that gun, and he's just gonna walk in there and of course he doesn't get much to do, but
this is the prequel.
Yeah.
No, but he was still cool though.
He was cool though. I like his.
He was kind of a dick. He was like, "Fuck your friends."
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't care about her. He just wanted to.
Well, it was an homage to Easy Rider because it came.
But I do like the back and forth between Dean and then Arlie Ermy when he's telling him to do push-ups and like all those.
And that scene was beating them.
Yeah, that scene was great.
That was probably like one of the best scenes in the movie.
Yeah.
That one doesn't count, dickhead.
Oh, when he gets caught in that bear trap.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what's her name? I don't know how to pronounce her name, but she's in Cobra Kai. Dora. What's her name? The plays the blonde.
The other girl.
Dora Baird. Is that how you say it? She played Bailey.
From Cobra Kai. That's right.
She was in Wedding Crashers. She was in Cobra Kai.
Who was she in Wedding Crashers?
She was the blonde with Owen Wilson. He was in bed with her, and he called her like a different name, and she's like,
"Oh yeah, that's right."
Yeah,
who's she playing in Cobra Kai?
She plays Johnny's ex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and I think she was also. I think wasn't she also in Night of the Demons remake?
The remake?
I thought she was.
I'll look it up for you.
Other than Monty, she gets the worst too.
Yeah.
She gets really bad in this movie. Like,
okay.
Which I like that sequence when they try and escape. That's actually a pretty cool sequence. But like, every time I see the part when she's escaping in the truck, I'm like, close the fucking door.
Yeah, it's like this ain't a mail truck. It's like, come on, close the door.
Even though Leatherface still would have gotten her because the window was open, but like, still close the door.
Yeah.
It's like, it's one of those things like Thomas mentioned, like the whole prequel thing, prequelitis, whatever. Like, even though to try and skip, that I ain't gonna get out.
Diora Baird. Yeah, she was Vivian. She was Vivian in Wedding Crashers. That's right.
Yeah,
and that's when with the Jack Frost.
Her name in Cobra Kai is Shannon.
That's why like Jack Frost kid gets the bear trap in his leg.
Yes,
which was no. The first time we saw the bear trap in the franchise was part 3, right?
Yes.
Okay, I was about to say like it was this one. No, it was actually part 3.
I thought it was interesting to see how Arlie Ermy becomes the sheriff.
You are correct.
What's that?
Night of the Demons remake. She was Lily.
I thought so. Okay, I thought so.
Yeah, you're correct. And she was also in Stan Helsing.
Oh, by the way, that guy in the meat warehouse.
The guy that was telling Thomas Stewart to pack it up.
Yeah, that guy. He's lucky he didn't get killed.
Oh yeah, he's a lucky son of a bitch.
He got pretty hurt.
You gotta get out of here, you big dumb animal! Like,
you stupid animal!
Is that who you're freaking talking to? That's a
guy with Leatherface right now.
He's got a cleaver. He had a cleaver with him. I was like, dude, like no.
Dean gets killed like Sally. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much like in the new
pretty
one.
much.
Yeah. It was done better here.
It was done better here.
That 2022
Yep, because
that was kind of cool. Like in this one, like you actually saw like Leatherface that kind of like sawing somebody and picking them up. Like that's pretty brutal.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like by the way, that whole like the dialogue when the guy says like get out of here, you big dumb animal. That's something me and Robert Humphrey quote all the time when we see each other at work.
Oh my god!
Because he leaves early at work. He leaves earlier than me because he works in the mornings. So I always go like, you gotta go. You gotta get out of here, big dumb animal. That's good.
I will say
he should play. He should play Leatherface in the next one.
One of my favorite acting moments of the film with Arlie Ermy is the dinner table. We may not know what we stay here tonight, but God know they'll remember what we do.
He's like, they'll sure shit and remember what we do.
Yeah.
We're on our own now, people. Yeah.
We're never going to starve again. Like that's you kind of see like when there's cameras.
They were eating a sheriff. Yeah, they were eating
because like, they're poor. They now they got nothing. It's like, they have to resort to cannibalism. They want.
And I really liked like the sounds of the film. Like I don't know if you ever watched like the trailer of the film. The trailer kind of like when they're showing like flashes, like a different thing. It has like that.
Yeah,
I like. I don't know like what sound that is, but like if you see the trailer, it goes like.
I like when Arlie Ermy's like, my money says he's not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that guy's great, dude.
Yeah.
God. And of course, like another dumb thing, even though I know it's a prequel, but when Arlie Ermy and his partner find Thomas Hewitt walking with the chainsaw.
Yeah.
And the cop leaves the shotgun on the dashboard. Like,
yeah.
He has like a small pistol, and of course, Arlie Ermy picks the shotgun off and shoots him, and now he's the sheriff.
I mean, they could have
he would have killed him either way.
I know, like, they could have easily fixed it. Where like, Arlie Ermy had his own gun already. You know.
The opening is cool. Horror Mania says yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
I will say another creepy part for me.
It's really gross too with the pregnancy, the labor.
Yeah, when the lady's giving birth.
That's really pretty.
Not as gross. Not as gross though as Orphan. The beginning of Orphan.
Oh my god,
that was crazy. That's a crazy beginning.
I remember that part.
Yeah.
But the beginning of this movie, it's like establishes, okay, this is gonna be really gory. It's really gonna be like,
it does.
Super bloody.
Are they gonna make an Orphan 2?
They are.
It's a prequel.
Yes. It's a prequel though. But it looks cool though. It looks
Orphan the beginning.
Orphan the beginning.
I haven't seen the trailer to it.
Isabel Furman's coming back.
So
which is cool, yeah.
So spoiler alert, it's a prequel, everybody's gonna die.
Yes.
She's gonna get
what else is new?
We're not gonna know any of the characters anyway, so
Oh well.
Well, the characters in Orphan are probably gonna be more memorable anyway.
Yeah.
You can't go around Vera Farmiga.
I keep forgetting an Orphan. That's Vera Farmiga from The Conjuring.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that's her.
Yeah, I'm sorry, yeah.
Yeah, she was in Running Scared with Paul Walker. She's been in a lot of movies.
So so would you consider her a scream queen? Because
Jordana Brewster?
No, Vera Farmiga, because she's been in a lot of horror movies. She doesn't quite scream though.
No.
She played a dumbass. She played a dumbass in Godzilla.
That is true, yeah.
Oh, and you mean Godzilla King of the Monsters?
Yeah, that one.
She was a dumbass in that movie.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. No, but Jordana Brewster, she was good in this one. Jessica Biel. Yeah, I like Jordana Brewster, but she wasn't as good as Jessica Biel.
She's not as good as Jessica, but I still think she held her own in this movie. For most of it.
But the thing is, though, with Jordana Brewster's character, she's more of a damsel in distress, while Jessica Biel wasn't.
I don't know. I don't think she's necessarily.
She's good, but
no, Thomas.
She had a chance to leave, and she snuck back in the house, all like stealthy. So I don't think she's really a damsel in distress. I think she just
the one big mistake. She didn't check the back of the car.
She didn't. I mean, it just shows you that she.
Prequel.
Like Forka's back.
There's Forka.
Hey.
Oh, you're way behind. We're talking about the 2006 prequel, not the 2003
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the shit starting hasn't started yet.
Yeah.
I've been shitting myself. I've been shitting my pants all show long.
And this is the last time.
My asshole hurts.
This is the last time it's gonna be decent, guys. This is the last time we're gonna be calm for the most part, and we're gonna be satisfied for the most part. But Julie, I haven't really heard what you think about this one.
This one wasn't too bad. It definitely had a lot of gore in it, and it was pretty good, I thought.
Did you like it more or less than the 2003 remake?
I liked this one more, actually.
Oh, really? Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because it had more gore to it, and it just...
Julie loves the gore.
I do agree with Julie.
Julie loves the gore.
That is the one thing I do agree with Julie on. There's definitely
that's all right. I mean,
that's a good way to. I mean, that's a good reason. So
it's got more brutality. I can agree with her.
The other one, not quite so much. So if I had to pick and choose,
when you compare both, yeah.
Well, when you compare both, it's like night and day.
Yeah. This one is definitely, I would choose this one over the other one because of the gore.
I think it's, I say this is probably the goriest one probably since part 2.
Brewster's boyfriend gets, oh my god, that scene is
he gets it bad, man. He gets skinned. He gets skinned. He gets, with the chainsaw. It's crazy.
He had it really bad compared to the others.
With Jordana Brewster underneath the table, and she's getting splattered all over.
Oh my god! When the guy's getting all cut up.
Yeah, it's like him cut to the table or something like that.
It's a little bit mean spirited, but whatever.
Yeah, he cuffed to the table, but then he's skinned. All down here. Yeah,
chainsaw in the chest and the stomach, and then he gets his face ripped off.
Yeah, he got hit really hard.
This is brutal stuff.
Yeah. And I actually like that. Okay, the boyfriend. Okay, this time, his face is the first face that Leatherface wears in this series. In this series, at least. So he's gonna see that.
It shows you the very first one. Yeah.
Face. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one, you notice this movie though. This movie has a little bit more color than the remake. The remake was like a dark tint. Mm-hmm. It was like a little bit more creepy looking.
This one is definitely more.
It was almost like a black and white, the original.
The remake, yeah.
Oh, the remake, does have the black and white footage.
Yeah. But I'm talking about like this movie. You saw Leatherface. Leatherface looked more.
It was different director. It was different director. This was Jonathan
Lee's. Yeah. But what's his name was still Leatherface though.
Yeah, Andrew Bernarski.
Andrew Bernarski.
Yeah, he still does a good job as Leatherface. He still does. Yeah.
Jonathan Leesman went on to direct Belle Los Angeles.
The Ninja Turtles.
I didn't mind that movie.
The Ninja Turtles movies produced by Michael Bay.
Okay, screw those.
I haven't seen those.
And what else?
Actually, before this, Jonathan Leesman directed my favorite film of his,
Darkness Falls, right? Yeah.
I love Darkness Falls.
That's my favorite film of his.
Matilda Dixon, the Tooth Fairy?
Yeah, the Tooth Fairy, yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Don't
you say nothing bad about Darkness Falls, Alex.
I wasn't big on it. I'm sorry, guys.
You know what?
I guess I'm not a horror fan, right?
After I watch that Batman,
you're not a horror fan.
I'm gonna watch that.
I'm sorry. Hey guys, I don't like original horror movies. That's the problem.
You know what? Thomas, thanks for that. I think I'm gonna watch that this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that after I do my
Darkness Falls.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna have that a weekly watch.
Oh, yeah, that's a free on YouTube, I think.
After I do my Batman marathon, I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah, I got to do my Batman stuff too.
Batman.
By the way, Alex, I tell you what, Alex, good eye for seeing Corey Haim, Batman and Robin. That was a pretty good eye.
Yeah, because I saw his
I would never have known that.
I saw his IMDb credit, and I like years ago, and I saw that he was in Batman and Robin. Like what? I was like, and I was looking for it was that scene, the biker scene.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, there he is. He's right there.
I'm guessing he's like in that similar scene.
You know why we never noticed him? Because we're all distracted by Coolio's cameo.
Yeah, by Coolio, yeah.
Oh, God.
Gangster's Paradise.
The biggest cameo ever in movies.
Coolio.
Yeah, the greatest cameo of all time.
Greatest cameo of all time would be Bill Murray in Zombieland.
That's a good one, though. Yeah, that's a good
yeah.
So I got nothing else to say other than like I even though it's a prequel, I do like it, and we get to see more Arlie Ermey.
Yeah,
which you know what, I don't mind that he kind of takes over the spot over Leatherface, because that's kind of the thing in these movies. Like, like the cook and the hitchhiker are more interesting than Leatherface in the original.
And the same thing with Arlie
Chop
Ermey.
Top is more interesting than Leatherface.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey is definitely more interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, again, and then these movies, it's Arlie Ermey, Sherry Hoyt. He's really the main villain.
Well, it's cool because because of what happened to him in the remake. It's like now we get to see more of him, and like how he became sheriff, which was interesting.
Yeah.
So
ladies love the man in uniform.
Horrormania says they never put in effort into these movies after this one.
Dude, horror movies nowadays are watered down pieces of garbage. Not all of them, but most.
A lot of them are, yeah.
Black Christmas, perfect example.
Oh yeah, the newer one that came out.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna talk about one later.
Yeah.
But you guys, anything else to say about?
I don't got anything else to say.
Up everything I needed to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this one actually it made like half the business.
It didn't do
as good.
I'll look it up.
It didn't do bad. It didn't do bad.
It didn't do
as good.
It only made like 51 million, I think.
Yeah, worldwide.
Let's
see.
Bigger
budget, and it only made half. So I was like, not that great.
So
not bad. It's like a bomb, but like.
It's not really. Yeah, it's just
the prequel cost 16. It cost 16 million.
Yeah.
And it made 51.8 million.
That's not bad, but like
that's not a bomb.
Because the 2003 one made so much more. It's
made less. It made half. It made half that money.
Yeah. So.
And IMDb it gets a 5.8. Audience score 53%.
I give it like a 6.5.
Audience score 53%.
Maybe a 7.
Rotten Tomatoes critic score. 15%.
What was the audience score?
53%.
Okay.
Critic score 14.
That's harsh.
God.
You know what? Because at the time, like anything that was gory got trashed.
Fuck.
Because of Saw and Hostel. But yeah, so this was the end of that series.
Yep.
So after it kind of didn't do as well, Michael Bay and his crew packed up and moved along. You know.
Were you? Oh man.
Well, that's what they did. They decided not to do a third.
Do we really got to
to
talk about this piece of shit now?
Yes, we do.
Oh no.
Yeah.
God, here comes a shit fest, guys. This is going to be nothing but shit. This is going to be nothing but shit mountain.
So
we're climbing up the shit mountain.
They didn't have a follow up for the beginning of the 2003 remake. So and then the rights changed. It changed from the beginning was the last one from New Line. So it changed New Line to Lionsgate.
Yep.
And Twisted Pictures. They also produced the Saw films.
Yeah.
And we got in 2013 we got
this piece of shit.
Texas Chainsaw 3D.
Yay!
Oh my god, it's a piece of shit.
Now who directed this one? Because I'm not even.
I'll tell you.
It was directed by John Lucenhop.
John
Lucenhop. That's right.
Oh, Lucenhop. Okay. What else has he done?
I'm gonna look that up for you right now.
Okay.
Let's see.
This is what I
nothing much. Was he also a music video director?
John Lucenhop.
I mean, we're talking about 2013. We had to wait that long.
John Lucenhop directed Takers.
That's what happened.
Matt Dillon and
Cody Ray says worst Chainsaw movie. We'll see about that.
Well, I would have said that if I had
not. He wrote that too.
Mania 66 says this piece of shit was supposed to have 5 more movies in it. To it, thank God Lionsgate lost the rights. Yeah, they're supposed to have 5 sequels after this one.
Why?
I tell you, there's only one good thing I will say about this movie. There's only one good thing.
Dan Yeager.
Yeah. As Leatherface.
He was, if you watch the special features, Dan Yeager actually studied Gunnar Hansen's movements. He studied Gunnar Hansen. Well, so I give him
credit.
He's the only surviving thing of this movie. He's the only good thing in my opinion.
Well, he had to because this is directly supposed to connect to the first one. It's supposed to be Gunnar Hansen's version of Leatherface we're seeing here.
I'll give him credit.
So it makes sense to he should have. I mean, it makes sense to do that. Yeah. Like imagine Gunnar, that Leatherface as an older person.
Other than that, having Alexander Daddario with half-cropped shirts, like she can't.
So Rob, you want to go first on this one?
Fuck yeah, I'll go on.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
This okay. So the whole 3D thing. Who gives a shit about 3D, right? Who gives a shit about it? Because this didn't do anything 3D at all. Didn't work. It didn't work as far as 3D. It didn't work as a movie.
The only shot of 3D I remember is when he throws the chainsaw, and that's it.
But what's interesting about this is that Adam Marcus did the screenplay.
Yep.
And what the fuck?
Okay.
Like, what?
Let me interject a bit. Yes, he co-wrote the screenplay, but if you actually watch his interviews about this one, he says his script did not take place in modern time. It took place in the 90s. So that's something the studio fucked up on, not him.
Yeah, they fucked up. All right.
Do your thing, cuz that wasn't his script. He didn't come with that.
Fuck you, studio.
Okay.
And there's other stuff too that they changed, obviously. But whatever.
Okay, listen. So they had. So Gunnar Hansen makes an appearance. Marilyn Burns makes an appearance, which I'll get to. That fucking.
Bill Moseley makes an appearance.
Bill Moseley makes an appearance, but it doesn't make sense if you're gonna have this be a prequel to the 74, and it takes place literally moments after 74 ends. So the sheriff comes, and obviously that means that Sally got a hold of the police.
Yes.
She got away. She got a hold of the police.
Right away.
So you get to the house, and all of a sudden there's all these fucking people in the living room that weren't there before. Mind you, there's no neighbors around. We knew that from the 74 version. When they're walking to Franklin's dad's old house, there's nobody around except for Leatherface's house in the back. There's nobody around, okay?
That family only had the Leatherface, the cook, the hitchhiker, and Grandpa. That was it.
That's it.
Yes. So where the fuck did these people come from?
Who's Gunnar Hansen supposed to be? Who's Marilyn Burns supposed to be?
And who's that lady with the baby? Like, were they complete? Come on.
Gunnar Hansen is supposed
to.
They
ripped off the remake with that shit.
Gunnar Hansen is supposed to be Boss Sawyer. That's his name in the movie. And Bill Moseley is supposed to be Drayton.
Yes.
Which is whatever. Okay. But this is what doesn't make sense. Marilyn Burns is Verna.
Yes.
How can you have Marilyn Burns play a different character in the same damn series?
Yeah.
Marilyn Burns is Sally.
It's the same timeline.
It's the same timeline. So how the fuck can you have the same actress play two different people? It don't make sense.
No, like
if this was a remake,
this is supposed to be connected.
If this was a remake, I understand. Fine. Okay, this is different. Okay.
They called this the true fucking sequel to the original film.
This is the true sequel. So
my asshole.
Scott Eastwood, what do you think of him? Clint Eastwood's son. Wasted piece of shit. That's what he was.
Right.
So,
nothing but a pile of farts.
So after that whole thing in the beginning, we learned that Alexandra Daddario, her name's Heather. Yes. She has a grandmother who is Verna Sawyer. Passed away and left her the house, and then she's
the only one left in the family.
And get this, she works in a meat market. Oh my God! So she must be part of the family because it's like if you're born into Michael Jordan's family, you automatically know how to play basketball.
Yeah, that's it.
So you're a meat cutter. Oh man, it's in the family business, and so she inherits his house. In the basement is Leatherface. And the thing is, Verna Sawyer wrote this letter, which she doesn't read until the end of the movie.
Yeah.
What? Okay, so
if she would look, Chloe's not liking this movie either.
I'm sorry, Chloe, but it's a bad situation.
The stupid thing is that if she would have read that letter right then and there, she would have saved so many lives.
She would have been like, "What? Oh, the basement? What? Oh, Leatherface? Oh, he's in the basement? Oh." You have to take care of him? Oh. Right. So she figures there's this guy in the basement. He gets out and he starts killing people. He starts killing her friends. And then, like, throughout the whole movie, he's killing her friends, chasing her around. And then finally, like, at the end, basically finds out they're related. And she's just like, oh, do your thing, cuz. So it's like she doesn't care that... I know her boyfriend cheated on her.
She never finds out.
She never finds out, so she doesn't have any idea. Yeah. But she doesn't give a shit. This movie is fucking
what about
hard.
What about the people that Leatherface has killed over the years? Back in 1974.
Oh yeah.
Who cares about them then?
Well, that's why she was. I think she was hiding them in the basement. I mean,
know, but it's like. Dude, I was like, Alexander Daddario, like your family that you love so much, all of a sudden, are killer cannibals.
Okay, so that took place in what? It says there's an updated thing on this that said it took place in 1979.
That makes no sense.
The original.
It doesn't make any fucking sense.
It doesn't make any sense because it's 74.
In the narration, in the narration of the original, it clearly says this is August 20th, 1973.
Do you realize? 73. Do you realize too with like certain pieces of dialogue they were going to make references, and they're like, oh, they got to cut them off because people would know they would like catch on to that.
You know why they updated it? So because they know they fucked up on the ages.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that's why they updated it.
And then like some of the tombstones, like the dates are crossed out on a couple of.
They just cast someone who's older if you want it to take place in modern time.
Yeah, and Alexandra Daddario does not look like she should be.
She doesn't look like she's 40. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this movie is retarded in that aspect. No one knows how to do math.
Nope.
No one knows how to line up the timelines or the events. Have some consistency. Mm-hmm. You call this the true sequel to
part 2 the
74.
That's nothing. Part 2 of Chains of Massacre with Chop Top, fuck that movie. That's nothing. This is the true sequel.
Part 2,
they had him walking real slow like nothing ever happened.
Like I said, the kills are okay in this movie, but I think Dan Yeager was the best part of this movie. He was fine. I had no problem with him.
Was a good Leatherface. Yes.
I had no problem with him whatsoever. It was just the characters. and the situations, the story itself is saying that this is a sequel, and then all these years later, he's in the basement, he's killing people. Then find out we're family. We're family because of a damn what she have like a tattoo or something.
The birthmark, whatever.
Or the birthmark, the birthmark thing. Oh wow!
I'm your cousin.
I'm your cousin. Do your thing, cuz. Fuck this movie.
Like, imagine if there was a Halloween sequel, true sequel, and then they kept the brother sister thing with Laurie and Michael, and then she gives him the knife and says, "Do your thing, bro." Imagine that fucking shit.
Yeah. Oh my god! I'm about to repost my. I had a rant on Rob Rants about this.
I remember that. Yeah,
it was a two-parter. It was a two-parter. I think I'm gonna repost that up.
It's still up there too.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Rob's face in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
This God.
And guys, remember, we still got 2 more shit films to go.
I know, but this is like I said, we're climbing up. We're climbing up the shit mountain right now.
This is the Okay?
This is the bottom of the shit mountain. We got to get to the top.
Chloe is comforting her mommy trying to deal with this piece of shit movie.
This is the beginning of the end.
It's not the true sequel. If you want a true sequel, go watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
Yeah.
Okay, go watch that.
Hook 'em on, baby.
Even though that is a different movie altogether, it's still a sequel. It's still after the first. Yeah. No matter how you look at it.
It doesn't make the family cannibalistic family sympathetic.
Horror Idiot even said a lot of the deaths were off screen, which is true.
Kenny, yes.
Yeah, the way Trey Songz dies is so fucking lame.
He gets killed in a car accident and it's off screen.
So lame, dude.
Yeah, this movie sucks, man.
Did he have like something in his contract where, like, I'm an R&B star, I can get killed by a chainsaw?
I was like, what did I get through watching?
What about the carnival scene? Like when he's
at the
wasted
opportunity.
Yeah.
What about the point where they were in the bus taking that video while he was in there?
No, but that's the we haven't gotten there usually yet.
Oh yeah. No, you're talking about the new one. We're not there yet. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that.
She's eager to talk about that piece of shit one as well.
I'm eager too. I'm with her. I'm eager too. But no, the carnival.
I'm eager too.
You know what that carnival scene could have been? That could have been like an Elm Street 2 with the.
No, we get the pig mask cameo from Saw.
It's like that Elm Street 2 pool scene when Freddy's slashing and dashing everybody. That could have been that.
We saw the Saw crossover Easter egg.
He was more focused on getting her anyway in the movie. Yeah. I mean, he didn't care.
It would have been cool, like if people were literally in his way and he just chainsaw them out of
It would have been, yeah.
Which, by the way, that was Anna Marcus's original script. So just.
I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Honestly, I just don't. When I first saw this,
I don't get the studio's like.
When I first saw this, when I saw the poster, I'm like, okay, this could be good. And then I'm sitting there watching the movie. I'm like, okay, right from the beginning, when the sheriff shows up, who are these fucking people? This just got done moments ago. Moments. Who are these people?
It's the same day. It's the same day Sally escaped. That same day.
I have no problem with Bill Moseley playing Drayton.
He's good.
He's good. Okay, but these other people, they don't even. It's like they all have guns. They have guns. They're sitting there with guns, and I don't know. That just threw me off. It just.
Yeah, and the whole mob thing. Okay, this is just like in Halloween Kills. The whole mob
Evil
thing.
dies tonight.
Leatherface dies tonight.
Leatherface dies tonight.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we're supposed to feel bad for the Sawyer family. Like they just attacked people, like innocent people. Other than Franklin, he's not innocent. But they take innocent people and like they're cannibals and they doing all this bad shit. But we're supposed to feel bad for him because a mob of people killed them. And burn down their house? No, that makes no sense.
I think Dr. Strange is in this movie because if you think about it, Sally got away, and then all of a sudden, all these years later, she's old and she's in a house and she has Leatherface in the basement. Oh God!
Yeah. It's like no, that makes no sense. Like why? It doesn't compute. It doesn't match up. It doesn't match
does
up.
not compute as a nostalgia critic. Does not compute.
Yeah, it doesn't match
not.
up. I mean, for a true sequel, this does not match up what we just saw in the original ending.
No.
So what the fuck?
No, I think a lot of people understood that. I think a lot of people who are fans of the original understand that this is not the way to go for a sequel. It's not. They still have not. Look how many times they've tried. How many times have they tried now? They've tried a prequel to the 74. We've had two sequels to, or no, 3. We've had Texas Chainsaw 2. This one is a sequel, and then the new one,
2022.
the new one, yeah.
This franchise is the Terminator of the horror franchise.
Yeah.
I just love when directors go back and say, "Well, yeah, this is the true sequel. This is the
no, this is the one. Let's get it right, guys."
They can't come up with nothing.
I promise.
They can't come up with any ideas, any good ideas. I want to say, but
so. Oh man, I mean it's bad. I mean, I didn't want to. I was gonna rewatch this one, but it wasn't on Netflix yet. So I was like, I still remember it pretty well.
The main problem is the timeline. It
destroys it.
It doesn't line up.
It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
It destroys the whole movie.
Yeah.
That's why it pissed me off that they updated
the sequel. Then get it the fuck right.
That's why it pissed me off when they updated the timeline from 73 to 79. How the fuck do you go from 73 to 79 when it clearly says 73?
Like imagine if they did that for Halloween. Eventually did that like oh, it wasn't 1978. It was 1985.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, he's like, no, it makes no sense. Yeah.
Should have just left Adam Marcus the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Do you want down, Chloe?
I mean, like I like, and according to the interview, he had ideas that I don't agree with, but it wasn't not gonna be as disastrous as it came out.
Exactly, yeah.
So they could have listened.
He said he was not happy with the final version of the film.
In my head,
happy with this piece of shit either.
In my head, I could have come up with a better sequel than this. Like
I tell you what, you know what would be even better than this?
They should have gone.
What's even better than this? Going to taking a shit. That's what's better.
I was gonna say they should have gone.
Whatever fell out of my bunghole, was better than anything in this goddamn movie.
I was gonna say they should have hired. They should. I was gonna.
God,
you just killed Rob. Nice going. Someone gets Rob some water. Yeah. There you go.
God.
Damn, dude, I think you poked a hole in his throat. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Fuck.
Just don't throw up.
Oh my God, I'm crying.
Nice going, Thomas. You made Rob. Nice going, Thomas. You made Rob cry. Or maybe it was this movie's bad awfulness. Yeah. I was actually gonna say here. I was
officially a broken record.
I was actually gonna say they should have just hired Josh Whedon and to do reshoots on this movie to fix it.
Justice League style.
Yeah. But yeah, this movie's a mess. I mean, like Rob has pretty much nailed everything he's already said.
I think my blood pressure's high.
Oh yeah, like they have a hitchhiker in this one again.
Yeah.
And
I recognize who the hitchhiker was.
Yeah, and he goes into the house and starts stealing stuff.
I know, because they leave him there with the keys. That's so fucking stupid.
Yeah. Oh, here's the keys. We're gonna leave. You stay here.
We've only known you for for a couple hours, but we trust you.
Yeah, I knew who that hitchhiker was. The actor.
Who is it?
I forget his name, but like I remember him from this movie.
Who are you talking about?
The hitchhiker.
The hitchhiker.
I think what was his name? Kenny.
I don't remember.
Hitchhiker was named. That was Daryl. Daryl.
Daryl, Kenny, Fuckface, whatever his name is.
No, you know, I'm not thinking of the hitchhiker. I'm thinking of one of the other friends, Kenny.
Oh, the other friend, yeah.
I recognize the guy. I recognize the guy that played Kenny,
Mickey's boyfriend. Yeah.
Yeah, I recognized him. He was in this movie that I remember from like 1995 called No Contest.
Kiram Sanchez.
Yeah, that's his name. Sanchez. Yeah. He was in No Contest. If you don't know what that is, that was a Die Hard knockoff with Andrew Dice Clay as the villain.
He's the first kill, yes.
And the guy that plays Kenny, what's his name? Sanchez or
a new guy, Steven Herrera.
Oh yeah, he comments on a lot of my stuff.
Oh hey yo, man.
You guys know who Tom Barry is, don't you? He played the sheriff Hooper.
Yes.
He was he did voice acting in the Incredible Hulk TV show.
Yeah, that's right.
Sheriff Hooper. Yeah. Named after Toby Hooper. That was
Toby Hooper. Yeah. Really. Let's go.
Okay, this sheriff. Okay, he's not as bad as the sheriff in Halloween 2018 Halloween Kills, but he's pretty bad.
He has his moments, but yeah, he's
this
stupid.
Sheriff is garbage.
He's stupid.
He's not as bad as Sheriff Duke from Halloween Kills. I'm just saying.
Steven Herrada.
Welcome to the show.
How you doing?
Okay, like the stream, Steven, and subscribe. Thank you.
Yeah, Steven, thank you for
changing my channel. Oh, you mean when I was dealing with
he was mentioning like the channel names and
the names or just the copyright? Because I've had problems with copyright.
That's why he keeps changing channels.
If you want, look for Rob's YouTube channel right now. It's called Rob's Collection.
Subscribe.
If you want to later, Steven, Alex will put it in the description down below.
I found a way around it. Like I found a way to not have to worry about that shit anymore. Because they hit you with everything. Hell, I mean, Thomas, he's had his channel taken down for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for no reason at all.
Yeah, so. I had a video taken down where it was flagged for inappropriate content, and it was me showing Christmas gifts.
Yeah, and they took it. Your channel got.
What
terminated.
It really was is that Thomas he was showing his Christmas gifts, and then he must have shown his titties.
Well, they're nice.
You like blue titty milk?
Oh yeah.
He has his what happened?
Ow.
Would you get hurt?
What it was?
Julie, did you hurt yourself?
You're right.
Chloe, stop it.
What it was is like his titties were
my elbow.
You hit your elbow. Oh man.
Don't do that.
Okay, Chloe.
It's just that Thomas's titties were stupendous and had perfect nipple placement.
Oh yeah, he's got great titties.
Perfect nipple placement, you know.
I love them titties. I'm gonna motorboat those things when I see them. I'm a.
You're like Franklin.
Oh yeah, do the.
Yeah, I'll do a Franklin. I'll be in a wheelchair when I do it. Oh God. Oh man.
So, Julie, what are your thoughts on Texas Chainsaw 3D?
I didn't care for this one.
Yeah, Steven Herrera. Yeah, you missed it, but you can watch the show later. Once
this will be up like in full view, like when we're done.
But we had a lot more positive things to say about
our honest thoughts. We thought they were both really good. So
yeah. For the most part. This one not so much.
Like I said, we're starting to climb up the shit mountain, Steven. So we're at the bottom now. We're gonna get to the top.
Okay. Just really quick, I thought the 2003 remake was really good. It was one of the better remakes of the time, and the prequel was fine.
Prequel was decent. It was all right.
But we mostly all agreed on the both of them mostly.
Yeah, the remake is fantastic.
Just Tommy. Yeah, Thomas just hates the ending of the prequel.
Yeah, the ending of the prequel was dog shit.
Yeah, because Leatherface teleports.
Yeah, because he pulled a Jason.
Yeah, but at least they killed the cow in the movie. We forgot to mention that.
Well, yeah, we gotta have that.
Which, by the way, Rob Zombie ripped off. Rob Zombie ripped off
Halloween 2.
Yeah, fucking asshole. Halloween show coming this October.
Yes.
Oh, this fall. All right, but Julie, what do you agree with us so far?
Yeah, I don't like this either. This one was just I couldn't get into this one.
Okay, that's fair enough, Steven.
Yeah, I'm with you guys on this movie.
I can see why he says the remake or the prequel is pointless.
Yeah,
I can kind of see why.
Next one's the worst. Ooh, yeah.
Nah, I still think this is the worst one.
Oh, so you think this is the worst one?
I think 3D is the worst one.
Okay.
TCM 2022 is pretty damn close though.
What? No, I honestly
this one's
think
close.
I think 2022 is my worst one.
Okay. Now that I think about it, at least this had Dan Yeager.
This one had Dan Yeager, and I can give him a pass. Yeah. I think he was.
You know what? Yeah, fuck it. 2022 was the worst.
2022 can kiss my damn
We're changing the rankings during the show.
Yeah, fuck that piece of shit movie.
I already have my ranking. I already know my ranking.
Julie has no words for the 3D.
Oh yeah, this again. It's like the ending to this one setting up a sequel that never happened and never was gonna happen. That's the thing. I think they try so hard to start the franchise up again, and they fuck up and like.
What? Let me ask you this: who cuts meat in a crop top?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
know. That's Alex's answer is perfect. I don't know.
I don't know.
She buys her shirts at like Baby Gap. I don't understand why she even wears a shirt.
Alexander Daddario has not really been in too many good movies either.
What did you see in Baywatch?
Yeah, Baywatch. That's a piece of crap comedy with The Rock.
Hey, it's Dwayne Johnson now, buddy. Get it right.
I haven't seen that movie because I heard it was pretty bad.
She was in San Andreas with The Rock. She was in Baywatch with The Rock.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it's like she has an obsession.
She likes The Rock.
In San Andreas, she was his daughter?
No, right there. Yeah, she was the daughter.
Yeah. Yeah, San Andreas. Which one?
Thank you.
Who was in wasn't Carla Gugino in Skyscraper?
No, Nev Campbell was a Skyscraper.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, Nev Campbell.
Okay, so Steven says the film I don't think is that terrible. Honestly, it's just some fun campy bits. It is hot, and maybe I saw it just for Daddario. But don't judge me, LOL. But it has shit ton of problems.
I'm not judging nobody.
That's fair enough. I mean, he's saying that he likes it, but he acknowledges it has issues.
Yeah, I mean, we're not here to judge.
I agree. Like, her friends were irritating.
I will say there was one,
but there were her friends as
overall 3D.
Her friends. Okay. I'm sorry. You're trying to read that.
I'm about to say he said 3D gets a 4 out of 10. I still think that's pretty. I say low.
That's fair enough, man. That's a bad rating.
I'd probably give it maybe a 2.5.
I mean, that's
yeah.
That's
truth. That's the truth. I mean, hey,
it's a bad
movie. Truthful.
Oh, Alex, were we going to say about her friends?
Oh yeah, okay. He said that her friends were irritating as shit. Yes, that may be true, but there were no Franklin.
There it goes with the Franklin.
You got it,
Franklin. Hey.
Franklin's the worst.
Alex, move along. Okay.
Move along.
Okay.
It's like hold on.
He got me there.
Hold on.
What?
It's like Phyllis Seymour Hoffman. Loser. Move on.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace,
Mr. Hoffman.
Ow, fuck.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean,
I'm just curious.
I don't have much to say about this other than it's garbage. And
Steven,
no, it's not garbage. It's garbage.
Steven, what practical kill is the one you're talking about?
I think the guy that had the Kenny
chopped in half.
Yeah, I think that one was.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I mean, that's fair. It was good. Okay, yeah.
That's a fair kill.
Yeah.
I liked it better in the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, the beginning is definitely better.
When he cuts the biker in half, I thought that was,
And also the beginning also had a kill that was better with Leatherface holding up a guy with a chainsaw than the new one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, kiss.
Hermania Sister says pretty shitty film to
that's about my rating.
That's a good rating.
We're not getting many people defending this that much.
I haven't heard anybody say that they like it. I've never heard anybody say that.
I never heard.
I've heard a few people, not that much, but a few here.
Oh my god, man!
Hell, I think I heard one guy say that this was his favorite film of all time.
Oh, what? Oh my god, is he?
I've not heard. Is he okay?
Is he drunk?
How old is he? He must be 10.
Oh, I don't know. Like, I heard that somewhere, but I don't
10?
remember. That was like
if he's 10 watching this, that's pretty
like
tough.
Well, 10 years old. Like maybe this is his first Chainsaw movie. Maybe seen. Maybe that's what he likes.
Maybe he got one for his birthday.
Yeah, maybe he got.
he got it through Amazon, like I did that one day.
No,
God.
Yeah, no comment on that.
Oh yeah, I know, Thomas. I know you're familiar with the YouTube channel, Good Bad Flicks.
Good Bad Flicks, yeah. I like
know
that channel a lot.
Yeah, he actually likes this one, but to be fair, he actually does hate the next two. So.
Yeah,
but he likes this one for what it is. I know.
They overread the Saw is family part. Hardmania says.
Yeah, the Saw is family. You got to have it in your family. Vin Diesel should have played in here.
Family.
I got family.
Family.
This is family.
Steven makes a good point. They got real political in the new one.
That's like the huge plot point.
And
we'll get to that.
And the new
we'll get to it.
Yeah,
he's an anti-hero.
We get to it. We get to it. We get to it.
But that's not the only problem with it.
That's not it. That's just
that's not even the tip of the iceberg for me.
Or the nugget in the shit.
That's one of many problems.
Yeah, that's a little piece of corn in the shit.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I think I want to move along out of this one now.
Yes, please move along.
Like
final thoughts on this piece of crap.
It's garbage.
It's garbage.
Thumbs down.
This movie makes you want to hang yourself.
Please don't. But it does make you want to.
Thumbs down. I don't care.
It was bad, but it wasn't that bad. It's pretty bad though. It's pretty bad.
So on IMDb, it gets a 4.8, which is too high.
That's low enough.
It gets a 19%, which is higher than the beginning.
That's ridiculous.
What?
Yeah, it does.
And then box office wise, it cost $20 million, and it made $47.2 million.
This movie cost $20 million.
This movie costs more than the beginning and the remake.
Oh my god!
Must have been that 3D shots.
Yeah, it's the 3D shit that didn't work.
Yeah, I remember this movie opened number 1 when it came out, and then it dropped like 70%.
Yeah, it dropped off big time.
It dropped from number 1 to number 9. From week
you guys didn't see this in the theater.
No,
right?
I didn't.
No, I didn't.
I didn't either, and I'm glad because I would have.
I saw the trailer and I knew it was shit. I was like, okay, this is gonna be bad.
Horror Mania said, "I'll give it a do you thing, cousin. Welcome to Texas, motherfucker."
He said, I'll give it. Oh, I know that reference. He's referencing Dr. Wolfilio.
Yeah, Dr. Wolfilio.
Yeah, he does that. Like,
well, you know the smart thing to do whenever you pick up a hitchhiker, bring him to your house and then leave him there while you leave. And leave him with the keys too.
We all know all hitchhikers look like male models.
We all know that hitchhikers you can trust them all. So it's good.
Oh, yeah. I appreciate they look like that.
That's the lesson of the day, kids.
And if you have friends, a group of friends, don't cheat on one of their, significant others.
Yeah, don't cheat. Don't be a cheater.
You're gonna get chainsawed.
Watch out for the. It's like that old song back in the day. Watch out for the.
And as bad as this movie is, I don't blame Marcus 100%. So
no.
You're still my boy, Adam. You're still my boy, Adam.
Yeah, you're right, Steven. It is kind of too clean to be.
Yeah, it is. It's like.
I mean,
I don't. Really,
it's a different era. It's a different time.
It's not dirty enough.
It's not. This is not Texas Chainsaw.
No.
They retcon. They retcon the whole cannibalism thing. Completely.
Yeah.
They don't even
There's
fucking
no
mention
cannibalism
it.
in this movie.
They don't mention it at all. It's like
there's nothing of that.
True sequel. Fuck you.
I can't get. We never even heard of Verna.
I'm angry.
We never even knew about Verna Sawyer.
I know it's a made-up character.
Like who the fuck is she?
You need a Snickers, Alex.
Yes.
You're not you when you're not.
He
you get a little angry when you're hungry.
No, I don't want Snickers. I want some people meat.
You know what? Go.
I want Dre and Sawyer's. I want Dre and Sawyer's chili. That's what I want.
Well, hey, when you're cutting that meat, Alex, you got to pull your shirt up.
Go get
you got to pull your
shirt up, and then you'll feel better.
You got to pull your shirt up to about here so your boobs aren't exposed. Make sure those things are out.
Hooters.
Oh my God, flashing them.
Pointy, yeah.
When you're cutting the meat, that's what you need to do.
Forka says, I like the cast of Friends in 3D, but they are written horribly.
Oh yeah, they're written like trash.
Oh, you mean like the acting? You like?
Or do you like that cast of characters in general?
Like the acting?
Oh, dude,
actors.
How about this? We didn't talk about this. How about Alexandra Daddario's character? How she likes to put bones together. Like
because she's a Sawyer.
She's a Sawyer. Oh my God! It's like
says it. I'm a Sawyer.
It connects. Did you see how it connects? She likes to cut meat and she likes to play with bones. Fuck this movie.
Steven also makes a good point. They also commit slasher sin, making Leatherface sympathetic by making him abused by the corrupt sheriffs.
Yeah.
He's a fucking cannibal.
I know. No, but that's retcon. They don't even mention that.
But I'm saying, like, he's a fucking...
Yeah, but Thomas, family. Family, Thomas.
Yeah, you gotta have family.
It's like Brendan Fraser and Encino Man. Family.
Or like Rob mentioned earlier, Vin Diesel. Family.
Well, when they try to humanize slasher villains, it's like it makes them weak.
Yeah.
When they do that. I don't like that.
Especially if you
I don't need to see another side.
Especially if you establish the villain to be a horrible monster. Like,
what if you watch the '74 version? Leatherface has no remorse.
No.
No remorse.
Have you seen this one?
It's like it shows
that one too. But
have you seen this
I'm
one?
talking about the 74.
Yeah.
The 74 version.
That one.
Leatherface did not hesitate.
This motherfucker is supposed to be brutal. He's not fucking sympathetic in the
in the original one, when he hits him over the head with a hammer, when we first see Leatherface, he did not hesitate to hit him over the head. He dragged his ass through that door, slammed it, and ever since then he didn't give a shit. He's a villain.
Guys, you're missing the point. Family.
Yeah, his family's all fucked
it's
up.
like Lily Taylor said in The Haunting. It's about family.
Yeah.
Oh my God, family.
Did you see Lily? Did you see Lily? Right? Did you see Lily Taylor?
Lily Taylor was in The Haunting.
Yeah, actually, a good segue. So we're done with 3D.
Yeah, because she's in the next movie.
Oh,
she's in the next movie.
Oh wait, Steven also makes a good point. You want to watch a good chainsaw slasher? Watch Pieces. Yeah,
yes, Pieces is awesome. I love.
Julie, you never saw Pieces.
Family.
I haven't seen that one yet.
I'm telling you, man. Vin Diesel.
Before we get on to Leatherface, before we get to the 2017 Leatherface, I'm going to say this to Julie about Pieces. You know what the tagline is for the movie Pieces? You don't have to go to Texas for a chainsaw massacre. I got to admit, that's pretty damn clever.
Talk about.
I actually have the 2-disc deluxe edition.
Burn.
I watched this movie last night. I watched 3D? Leatherface last night.
Oh, Leatherface. No,
Leatherface. Okay. I watched it last night because I watched it.
Not to be confused with Part 3. That's a good movie. This one's a piece of garbage and it's boring as fuck.
So
that put me to sleep.
Even though they set up a sequel and the 3D movie had an after credit scene, by the way. I don't know if you guys know that.
Voice,
yeah, that's the family that stole the baby. Like they wanted the money.
Really?
What's another thing? That's another thing. It's the Sawyer family. Apparently they're rich. Like what the fuck? That makes no sense.
Well, yeah, they needed a generator. They gotta buy the generator.
Sense. Like the Bernard Sawyer is like has money and lives in
of course he does.
Luxurious house. Like but like that makes no sense at all.
Should have bought that meat market.
Oh God. Hopefully that wasn't Adam Marcus that came up with that. Sorry, Adam.
Hey, well, really
You're still
quick,
my boy, Adam.
Really quick, talking about the 3D. Do you think it was even necessary to have 3D? I mean,
nope.
This movie's bad enough. 3D didn't help it any.
Why did they even add 3D to begin with?
Because it's a gimmick. It's a gimmick. They started that gimmick with Freddy's Dead, Friday 13th Part 3, Jaws 3D. They did all that.
My Bloody Valentine 3D.
My Bloody Valentine.
They kind of made a comeback with that and Avatar.
They tried to make Avatar did fine.
Other horror films that were 3D.
Yeah, I remember like in the early 2010s, like it was like oh my God, they tried to make it a thing.
But I mean, 3D from let's say the 80s or 90s is totally different from even today. Yeah. But I still think today this 3D looked like shit. It didn't do nothing.
Like Is that even a thing anymore?
No, well, they still sell 3D. They still have 3D stuff, but it's not like a big gimmick anymore.
No, it's like who cares about that anymore?
Who knows when Avatar 2 comes out? They'll probably,
oh God,
probably
no, it's gonna be it's gonna be 4D.
Oh yeah. No,
yeah,
the
4D.
Yeah.
Julie, do you know what 4D means in the theater?
No, not really.
That means like your seat will shake, and then there's rain falling in the theater, like water. Like you experience what they're going through in the movie. Like so, say like there's a scene in the movie where it's raining, like there's like little droplets like falling.
Yeah.
Sprayed with water, and it's actually kind of cool.
So if Avatar 2 is in 4D, that means we're gonna turn blue.
Yeah, exactly. well, not only
it's
that,
gonna grab you.
Also, you remember how you
3D? Look,
remember how you're asking if we're gonna turn blue?
Yeah.
Because I have titties, I'll have blue.
Put your boob right here.
Okay.
See, I'm grabbing it. It's 3D.
Because Rob said I had titties. Now, if I'm blue, I'll have blue titties.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, Julie's gonna want to leave. Oh, you don't know what you're getting yourself into.
Well, 4 years passed by, and then we got Leatherface, the prequel.
Yeah, 4 years. 4 years of agony and pain.
And we get this boring dud.
Yeah.
I wasn't even impressed by the trailer to this.
No,
Julie told me she shut this off after 30 minutes. Is she not?
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, I'm gonna say something really quick before you start. When you're watching this movie, you are automatically thrown in to a situation where you think someone is actually Leatherface, but it's spoiled on the fucking poster.
Yeah.
Right here. Yeah. See the poster? That's it. So when you go into this movie, you're automatically going to know that this certain character is not Leatherface.
Yeah.
Period. They spoil it.
You know what this movie really does remind me?
I hate it when they do that and they spoil it.
You know, it's almost trying to be like a rip off of Devil's Rejects.
Yeah, that's what.
Well,
it seemed. It came off like that.
This one kind of reminded me of Wrong Turn 4, with the whole the mental hospital thing.
Arkham Asylum.
Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, Arkham Asylum.
The Batman universe.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Smith's Grove. Or Weston Hills. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think the only good thing about this movie was
Stephen Dorff.
Stephen Dorff.
No,
and Stephen Dorff was good. Yeah,
Lily Taylor was good too.
And Lily Tayller was not bad.
I don't like her character, but I thought she was good. She was
the best thing about this movie was the end credits.
I don't even think there was the best thing, really.
The end credits, it's more like the whole fucking movie was bad.
Once it's over, it's like
I started yawning, and I'm like, oh Lord.
Oh, here, happy birthday, son. Here's a chainsaw. What the fuck? What? Here's a chainsaw. Now go do your thing.
Do you think, cuz?
Kiss my ass, man.
This one is the most boring one of the whole franchise.
I know Leatherface. So listen. Leatherface has an iconic weapon, right? The chainsaw. Yeah. Why do you have to shove it in our faces that he was a little kid, and let's give him his primary weapon as a little kid because that's how he got to use it? Really? Fuck you.
Well, the thing is, like, doesn't make it the well, I don't mean. My point doesn't make sense. I was gonna say like, well, Saw his family, but I don't know.
Yeah, the Saw his family. It sure is. He considers that, screw pets or anything like that. You got a chainsaw. You can lick that and jack off to it.
I mean, I think we're supposed to get excited because they had showed the whole family, like the grandpa, like he's still sort of alive.
Yeah, you got Drayton. And
Nubbins.
you even got Nubbins.
Yeah, Nubbins. Yeah.
And
no Chop though.
Lily Taylor plays Verna.
Yeah.
And then, so you got everyone there pretty much.
And if you think about it, Stephen Dorff in this is the sheriff.
Yeah, and like it's funny. You know how they had all those random family members in the beginning of 3D?
Yeah.
Like they retconned them because they're not in here.
Exactly.
Except for Verna, I guess. Yeah.
This is why this Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise nowadays is a fucking mess and
because it's a prequel. I mean, it's supposed to connect to 3D. I mean, they don't, but because like the sheriff Stephen Dorff plays is supposed to be related to the guy that became sheriff and no, hold on. What the hell is his name? Stephen Dorff in the movie, isn't it?
What are you talking about?
Sheriff isn't his last name? What the fuck is like the bad guy, the bad guy in 3D and that Scott Eastwood's dad. That character.
Oh, like the last name of that character.
Hold on a minute.
His name.
Hartman.
Yeah, Hartman. Like
Hartman.
Okay,
yeah.
Stephen Dorff plays Sheriff Hartman, so there's that connection to 3D.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's like the Hartman family versus the Sawyer family. What is this? WWF?
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, what's a family? It's a family rivalry. It's a family feud, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What is this like? What is it? What is this? Is this like Romeo and Juliet, Montague versus the Capulets or something?
We got to kill all the lawyers.
You know, yeah. And again, Verna is established as a woman who has money. Why are they living in the pig farm in the middle of nowhere in Texas?
Dude,
makes no sense.
This movie had 2 directors.
Yes.
And they still... It's like you're watching 2 different movies, because when they're at the house, that's one thing. But then when they're in the asylum...
And it's a completely different movie.
It's a totally different... It's like it switches gears. Like...
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, and they have the whole thing where you're supposed to guess who's Leatherface that you mentioned earlier, like
you have this fucking 200-pound kid.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, he has a mental disorder, and
okay, that's probably is Leatherface.
He doesn't talk.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's Leatherface, and they make him out to be.
Yeah, but until he dies.
then you have what's his name, Jackson.
Yeah.
Who is this really? He's almost like he's smart, and he talks normal.
Yeah.
He talks normal, and you don't think about him at all. You just think, okay, it's a normal guy.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, he's Leatherface. Like, oh, well, that doesn't match up either, because Leatherface, again, like he had in the original, he had a mental disability. He didn't talk. He's like, what?
That's
so
why
he gained weight throughout the years. And...
Well, people are like, because he got shot in the face.
So what?
It's like he didn't have a mental breakdown before that. It's like, okay, he got shot in the face. Okay, it hurts, but he's not going to go crazy. Yeah. Why would he all of a sudden be a killer? You know what I mean? Or be...
Did he lose his vocal cords?
Exactly.
Fuck?
He could probably still go...
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, this doesn't. And also, like, all of a sudden, he just decides to wear people's faces, like out of nowhere. Like,
you know what?
No explanation.
It would have been more believable to have that the fat kid be Leatherface. It would have been better. It would have been better to just do it that way.
No, you have to have a twist.
Oh, dude, there's one part I want to talk about. It's so fucking stupid. When you talk about when they're all 3 running from the cops, you got the big kid, you got Jackson, and you got the girl, right? They're all running from the cops. They see this dead moose, and they all fit inside the moose to hide from the dogs.
Yes.
So the dogs go by. The girl gets out of the moose, just like the Revenant with Leonardo DiCaprio. He gets inside the horse. Yeah. She gets inside this moose, or it's not even a moose. I think it's like a fucking deer. I don't know. She gets out of it, and then here the other 2, the kid who weighs 250 pounds. You're telling me all 3 of them fit inside that thing? When you look at that, what the hell? They all start crawling out of it like they all 3 hid in there.
Exactly.
How the fuck did they fit? What the fuck?
I don't know about you guys, but I was so annoyed with that like crazy couple.
God, dude.
That crazy couple who are always killing people, and there's always like, you know, fucking.
Oh yeah, it's all.
They're so annoying, dude.
That's
like, just like so dumb.
It's the whole story surrounds them as
the bad guys, yeah.
The bad guys. So, and you know what this movie does too?
What's that?
Other than the beginning, well, the beginning does it too, but it almost makes you feel sorry for the Sawyer family. The reason why they killed that guy in the beginning because he stole. The Sawyers were accusing him of stealing their pigs. So they killed him because he was a thief. Okay. So in the movie, Jackson seems like a good kid. And they almost make you feel like the Sawyers are the good people and the cops are bad. Because Stephen Dorff is going off the rails.
Yeah, but
it doesn't explain they killed his daughter.
Yeah.
Which again, that retcons everything. That's what makes them evil, I guess. So, which way are they going?
I know.
You don't know what this. You don't know. They don't know what direction, because that's what happens when you have two different directors.
It's all over the place.
One's trying to do like a Devil's Rejects sort of like thing, while this one's trying to be like a sort of a Chainsaw Massacre, but it's not really Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
And to me, Drayton didn't seem like Drayton's character. Like he didn't act like he would be. Of course, he was younger, but I don't know.
So it's like they don't eat the people they kill. They don't eat the people they kill. They feed them to their pigs. So again, they're retconning the cannibalism out of there. Like I don't think they even addressed the cannibalism in this movie.
I mean, they tried to attempt to make this a prequel. What the hell? They tried to make this a prequel to the 74 version, and it's like they went back far enough to where they were younger, like kids. I think it took place in like the 50s. I think.
Yeah,
like
early 60s, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. What did you think of the girl being kind of dragged through this? Like
the nurse,
the main nurse. Like, what did you think about her? She almost had a thing for Jackson. It seemed like.
But it's a prequel. We don't know if she wasn't going to survive.
Yeah. I don't know, man. This movie's all over the place, but I still hold 3D to be worse, because this movie at least had some characters from the 74 version. I mean, characters.
Yeah, like
whereas 3D was all over the fucking place with their kids. I'll give it that.
It was
still boring as fuck.
It was like for a slash film. This is really boring, man. I mean,
yeah.
It was just useless.
It is.
Yeah, and like I did not care. I did not care when the nurse died. Was she trying to reason with him? Like, this is not you, Jackson. You were good. You know, you're not like crazy family. And then he cuts his head off.
Yeah, as soon as he mentioned the mother, or she mentioned the mother, he got pissed.
I know, man. And again, it's like you know, I mean, people like say what you will about the remakes, but at least there's a reason why he puts a face on it. Here, there's no reason. It's like he just does it because, like, there's never a moment where because his face is fucked up or whatever. It just makes no sense.
Yeah, because he was helping her escape the whole time.
I just don't buy that this guy would go from where he was early on. He's just normal kind of guy. He's a little bit. Maybe he's a bit disturbed because he is in a mental institution. But
but
he's not crazy. He's not.
He was with that girl the whole time. He was helping her
from
escape.
there to like where you see Leatherface in the original movie. That doesn't compute.
He escaped with her. He protected her.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but he grows up to gain 200 pounds and wears people's faces.
And then his mom Lily Taylor breaks into the asylum and tries to break everybody out. Like,
yeah.
Like, what?
That's like trying to break. Yeah, that's like trying to break all the people out of the insane asylum and Alone in the Dark.
Yeah.
I don't know why this continuity with this in 3D. Like, why are you making the cops evil? Just because? Oh, it's stupid.
That's what I mean. It's like
so dumb.
Steven Dorff had a perfect opportunity to get his revenge, and I understood where he was coming from.
Yeah, but they have to make him into an asshole.
But they make him into like.
You want to see a sheriff try to get revenge on something? Just watch Chainsaw Massacre.
Exactly, right there.
Yeah, that's done right.
That's done right.
Yeah. So
and like I like Steven Dorff. He's a good actor. Judge
so do I.
Blade.
You're no Dennis Hopper.
I mean, you have two big actors in this movie that were the starring, and you ask anybody, there's even articles written about them two characters basically carrying this movie. Lily Taylor and
some boring bullshit though.
And this was also not filmed in Texas. This is filmed in Europe.
Yeah, exactly. This is not even in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we're not even dealing with Texas Chainsaw Massacre anymore. Like this is in fucking across the country.
This only made like a little over $1 million.
This literally made only $1.5 million.
Yeah,
because they have small release.
That's
and just like the next one we're gonna talk about, this had production issues up the ass.
Oh,
half of this movie too. Half of this movie too is when they're out of the asylum, they're just walking.
I know.
Like they're just walking across the fields.
And like this one, like they filmed whatever version they filmed, and they had a test screening, and it went bad, and they did reshoots, and it was shelved for like 2 years. I was like, whoa, that's a bad sign.
Yeah.
I'll agree with that rating, 1.5 out of 10.
Just like yeah, just like Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 4, like it was like shelved for
Part
a couple
4
years.
has more memorable characters.
But you know what I mean? Like if a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie gets shelved for a couple of years, that's red flags.
But see,
immediately.
Part 4 had a different tone. They were trying to be like all serious in this. It's like it's just it don't work. It just don't.
It's like
And even Part 2 had a different tone. You know, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 had a different tone and it worked.
Julie, what you gotta say about this? You
really,
You fell asleep 30 minutes.
I want to know what you think, Julie.
30 minutes of it, I cut this off. I was starting to yawn and couldn't stay awake.
You didn't even finish the movie?
30 minutes
no,
of the movie.
I watched 30 minutes of it. I'm like, oh, no more.
That's how boring this movie is.
I mean, I was trying.
Yeah, dude, it was a struggle to even finish it.
What about the scene where they're having sex and the girl start licking the dead body? I'm like, that's something that the Sawyer family would do, but she's not a Sawyer.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So what? I don't know.
It's just like these directors. It seemed like they try to do a Rob Zombie movie.
You want to see two directors do something? You want to see a good duo directors? Just go watch Scream.
Horror Mania. I mean, I agree. I agree.
5, I mean,
yeah,
I agree with Horror Mania. I mean, the kills were pretty good, but still, I don't think that's about it. I mean, it's not. The movie is just all over the place. It just doesn't make sense from a lot of.
Kills are great. And then Steven says this sounds like a total clusterfuck. It is a clusterfuck.
Yeah, it really is.
The build up is like you're not really building up. You're trying to trick the audience to know who Leatherface really is, but
you know who it is on the.
Why even do that? What's the point of that though?
But it doesn't make sense on why. You know what I mean? Okay, so just because he got shot in the mouth.
Yeah.
Doesn't make him it's not like he's going towards the girl who he protected the whole time saying you're the reason why I got shot in the mouth. You know? Mm-hmm. It was the police.
Right.
That's who she'd be mad at, not the girl.
Yeah.
I mean
Oh, we got Wesley in here.
Wesley.
Hey, what's up, Wes? I haven't heard that in a while.
Boring. And I'm interested that you fall asleep. Never saw it, but it sounds like it was a good thing.
Yeah, I added Wes in our trailer. I added him in the trailer.
Yeah, and Sean Urshan as well.
And Sean Urshan, yeah.
Yeah, Wesley. Just if you want to be bored for like an hour and a half, be my guest.
I couldn't stomach it after 30 minutes.
There's nothing to this movie at all. It's just like
no. I would say just give it a watch and see for yourself, but you'd probably be disappointed.
Well, you know what? If you get bored with this and you fall asleep and then you wake up at the end credits, you wake up at the best part of the movie.
Yeah,
that's pretty much
I got nothing good to say about this movie at all.
You're better off just like taking a nap for like an hour and a half and then waking up.
Oh shit, he's in Facebook jail.
Wesley, jail.
What did you do? What did you do?
You naughty boy.
Did you say something too sensitive for the Karens out there?
That's possible. That's probably what happened.
Yeah, that's why I haven't
seen one. Dude, I got nothing.
No, I'm done. I'm done ranting about this.
I got nothing.
This
I got
movie is boring.
All the characters suck. It makes no sense. Story makes no sense.
Different directors. You have two different plots.
Who's really Leatherface's stupid, pointless twist that's not needed.
Like I said, it would have been better to just have the fat kid be Leatherface.
And it's boring.
It would have been better that way.
Yeah.
So boring.
Yeah, but it was probably like you got to like what's the thing?
Hear that yawn I let out? That's
with the expectations, it was just a twist for the sake of a twist. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that too, Steven, about the reveals the face. Because the poster cuts off the face, but it's like if you look at the body, does that look like it's a
dumb fucking mystery?
Does the body look like it's the fat kid?
Part 1 and 2. Yeah, the original's part 2.
Oh yeah, thanks for tuning in, or thanks for watching that one too, Wes.
Thank you, Wesley.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Give it a like. If you haven't already. So on Leatherface.
Yeah, definitely.
Nothing else to say.
Yeah.
You guys have anything else to say before we move on to the best one yet?
No.
I know it's funny. This movie came out on directed TV, DirecTV. Yeah. So that's kind of funny. I mean, this was like. I mean,
yeah, too. It's like why Leatherface? Like why not give the chainsaw to Drayton? It's like why do they have to do it to him and not anyone else? It's not like they were, it's like just because, like I say, it's just because he uses the chainsaw. Right. So it's like he give it strictly to him. It's like, well, that's how we're supposed to know. Oh, so that's why he likes the chainsaw so much, because his mom gave it to him for his birthday. The fuck out of here.
Why is there a whodunit Leatherface? If he was born into the family, so he would have always been a Sawyer, not become one. Yeah.
Yeah. That sums it up there.
When we know the family's crazy, it's just
next movie.
We don't have to know how Leatherface got his weapon.
I am so fucking ready to just unleash all my pissed off in this.
Dude, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna let you go.
All right, we'll let Thomas go first on.
I'm gonna let you guys go because I
piece of shit.
The new one.
I'm gonna start yelling.
So okay, so
much.
Okay, so the 2017. Hold on, Thomas, hold on, chill. Settle down, Philly boy. Settle down.
Oh shit!
I haven't even gotten the poster up yet.
Man.
Okay, let me segue. We gotta segue.
Do I really want to see this fucking poster?
Okay, so the 2017 prequel. So the 2017 prequel failed, obviously. So they decided, hey, let's start over again. Let's do a direct sequel to the original.
Yay!
Again. Yeah.
This is the sequel.
And it didn't even get a theatrical.
She don't like it either. Chloe, it's okay. We don't.
And we got Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022. Went straight to Netflix. So Thomas, go ahead, buddy.
Here we go.
Go ahead, Thomas.
We're at the top of the shit mountain now. Here we go.
This is the end. Go ahead. If you won't go, I'll go. Go ahead.
Look at the poster. Hey, look at the poster.
Look at his face.
He's taking a shit in the
Chloe didn't like this even better.
He's taking a dump in there.
He's taking a dump in the cornfield, and there's probably pieces of corn in his shit.
That's why his face. He's like.
I've never seen a fucking movie with that kind of a cover like that. Remember the Hellraiser Revelations where Hellraiser's like taking a shit on the cover.
You know why they did that? You know why they kind of block his face with the sunlight?
Why is that?
Because the face is so shitty. They're so embarrassed. They actually cover it up a bit in the poster. It's how bad the.
Oh, but how about the fact that he's not a grandpa looking? How about that? How about the fact that he's not his age? How about that?
Not his age at all. He doesn't even
just saying
like his age.
Like I said, these people can't do math. They can't understand what people are supposed to look like at what age and what age they're supposed to be if you're going to say that this is a continuance from 74. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck you. You don't understand continuity.
Right. Cody Ray says, I liked it, but I don't like how they handle Sally.
No.
The way they handled Sally.
Oh, they all they did was copy off 2018 Halloween.
Thomas, let it out.
That's all they did.
You want to see a fucking movie where you like the original, right? You like that Sally character. You want to watch this movie? This movie will tell you to go fuck yourself in the fucking asshole with no fucking lube.
I wish he would have got fucked in the asshole by chainsaw.
I'd rather get a chainsaw out my fucking ass and come out of my fucking mouth like in Cannibal fucking Holocaust than watch this fucking piece of shit movie.
I'll pay to see that happen.
Fuck yeah. I'd rather get a fucking steak up my ass in Cannibal fucking Holocaust than watch that fucking piece of shit movie. I'd rather get a chainsaw out my fucking penis.
Oh man.
Ugh. Hey, that Sally character. Hey, you like that character? This movie will tell you to go fuck yourself, like Alien fucking 3 or Alien 3. Hey, you like those characters in Aliens? Go fuck yourself. That's all we can say. This movie will tell you to go fuck yourself because they kill off Sally in the most fucking dumb way, and they write her so fucking dumb. And hey, Leatherface, I'm gonna get you fucking canceled. This fucking cancel culture bullshit. in this fucking movie. And what's up with these fucking cancel culture politics? Like, can a slasher film just be fucking entertaining, like part 2 or even part 3 or like even the remake without this political bullshit? Can we have a slasher film with something like that in this fucking movie, please? Because I'm getting so fucking pissed off when they put this fucking cancel culture shit in this fucking movie. That's what movies are nowadays. Cancel culture. And also too, if you like Leatherface, you want to see Leatherface be turned into an anti-hero for woke, hey, watch this piece of fucking shit, would you?
You're gonna make my hair turn gray.
Movie. Fuck this piece of fucking shit up its fucking asshole. Light this fucking turd on fire and step on it and try to have your fucking shoe covered in shit. This thing should deserve to be shot right in the fucking sun where the sun don't fucking shine. You can go suck a dick. It can suck a lot of assholes. It can suck on my neck. Fuck this piece of shit movie.
You're gonna kill Rob again.
Fuck this movie. Hey, and also too, if you want to see Leatherface at his worst, you think Robert Jackson's Leatherface was bad in Next Generation? Have you seen this fucking Leatherface? Have you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking Leatherface.
Unfortunately,
he runs fast. He runs fast for 80-year-old.
Yeah. Fuck.
He can play NFL.
Yeah.
Look at Cody Ray. He says I'm on a fucking roll.
He'd be the running back for the who's Texas team in football? Sorry, I'm blanking. Who's the Texas team in football?
Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, he'd be a running back for the Dallas Cowboys.
That's what he does in this movie. He runs after you,
and that way that's the only way they will ever win a Super Bowl again.
I'm killing Julie too. She's choking.
Okay, listen. The cancel culture stuff is just the tip, okay, of the penis. It's the tip. It's the tip. Okay. They can't.
Thank you, Wesley. Yes, Texans or and the Cowboys.
They bring back Sally. She waits 50 fucking years to confront Leatherface and kill him. So she comes back with a shotgun. Leatherface is sitting up on his fucking bed, just sitting there staring at the wall. Sally comes up, has a chance to kill him. She goes, "Look at me. You remember you killed my friends. Look at me." Leatherface gets up and stares at her, and she goes, "Say my name." Like he wants her to fuck her or something. "Say my name." Say my name. He won't say nothing. What's he do?
Talk.
He bends over, grabs his chainsaw, and he just walks out like the slower than a fucking snail. She sits there and she goes, "Where are you?" She goes, "Where are you going?" And he goes outside, starts attacking the girls. What are you doing, Sally? What are you doing? You're just letting him. He's attacking more people.
Makes no sense. He would have attacked.
You had a chance to shoot him. She probably would have missed, by the way.
He blew that.
He would have missed.
She would have missed. That's what they do. And Halloween Kills, they fucking miss everybody or miss Michael Myers. But she goes outside. She goes outside, and then she shoots him when he starts attacking. Oh,
I like how when she finally shoots him, she's like, "Ha, I gotcha."
Yeah, what the fuck? They turned her into a fucking stupid ass bitch, like an old woman she just
honestly, that could have been just any old crazy woman. It's like there's no point.
Bend me over, daddy, and
there's
stick a chainsaw up my ass.
There's no point to having Sally Hardesty in the movie at all. She's barely in it. It's like they shoot her.
So fucking stupid too.
They shoehorned her in just because they want to capitalize on the popularity of Halloween 2018.
The only reason why, and they also shoehorned her in so that way they can tell people the original to go fuck themselves in the ass if you like that character.
Right. Like, let's have closure. Oh wait, let's do it in the dumbest possible way.
hey, you like Sally Hardesty? Guess what? Go fuck yourself. It's like, hey, Alien 3, you like those people in Aliens?
Thomas,
go fuck yourself.
You didn't really get into detail why the cancer culture line or joke in the movie. Okay, people out there, if you're in a party bus or a party or whatever, and you see some crazy guy wearing a face,
stick your phone
has a chainsaw with a bunch of blood, would you really say, "Oh, hey, I'm gonna record you so you get canceled"? First of all,
let him on the fucking bus.
Don't let him on the fucking bus.
Wait. What about the lady, the black girl who spent all this time making sure she doesn't want to open the bus door?
Yeah. At that point,
the girl leaves, and then she stands there.
I know.
Watching Leatherface
because and they're taking videos.
At that
point, walking really slow onto the bus, and then he gets on the bus, and she's just like, "What the fuck?"
Because at that point in the movie, they know there's a killer on the loose. They know
why
someone had killed the mechanic guy.
Why is it in horror movies nowadays that the killer can walk fucking slow and no one can hit him or do anything to him?
They know.
He's fucking bulletproof.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Fuck you!
Because, hey, people who made this movie, whenever someone tries to cancel somebody on the internet, it's always somebody that has a huge platform or a celebrity or whatever. They're literally saying that to a random killer. They have no idea who it is. They don't know that's Leatherface. They don't know. It's like nobody talks like that. Nobody fucking reacts like that. That's dumb. Yeah.
You know what that bus scene was? Shock value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's it.
And like
you a headache?
Yeah. I have a headache too. Oh my god. And like Leatherface is 75, 80 years old at this point and this
I'm gonna get you canceled.
How is he able to move so fast?
He gets shot. He gets shot like over 6 times with a fucking shotgun.
Yes.
So now we're saying
he's supernatural like Jason.
He's supernatural like Michael.
Yeah, I know.
Even.
Is he a zombie?
He's like Jason in part 6.
Is he zombie Leatherface? Did they finally make zombie Leatherface?
Number one, you're in your 70s or even 80s. Mm-hmm. You're going to get shot. You're going to die because you're older. Older. Maybe if you were younger, you could sustain maybe some gunshots, maybe. But over 6 shotgun shots and also getting chopped with a chainsaw up the fucking face.
Yeah.
The end of the movie, he just gets out or just gets up and he's fine.
Oh yeah. By the way, when he got chainsaw on the face and he fell in that puddle of water, didn't they? I don't know. It's maybe just me. It reminded me of Freddy versus Jason when Jason was just floating in the water and he went down.
But it's a typical horror cliche where you think the killer's dead and he's not.
I know, and I saw it coming like 20,000 miles away.
I did too.
When they're driving in the car and like, okay, you guys have you girls have your windows open. Like the way it was shot, like okay, he's gonna pop up and grab one.
Yeah.
I consider my son
waiting to happen.
I consider my son to be really fast when he runs. Mm-hmm. Fucking Leatherface, 70, 80-year-old guy is running faster than him in this movie. What the fuck?
And he likes to throw the chainsaw a lot.
He didn't even get it.
The thing about the chainsaw is the actual chainsaw in the first movie. Yeah, it still works after 50 years being inside a wall.
I was like, when is he gonna get his chainsaw?
Where was he at? Who was the damn woman at the orphanage?
That's the thing that makes no sense.
What is he doing?
It's like the orphanage. Okay, well, I was like, was he in the orphanage before or after the first movie?
We don't know.
We don't know.
It makes no sense that it was before because he was living with Drayden.
It don't make a fucking sense.
It makes no sense if it was before because he was living with Drayden and Nubbins.
That's why Texas Chainsaw 3D. It makes more sense in that movie.
It just does.
Where he was hidden. He was hidden away.
3D make more sense than this.
Yeah, because he was hidden away because of what he did. He was hidden away. In this movie, He's in a fucking orphanage.
I know, like, and who's that lady that took care of him? Is she
we
part
don't
of the
know.
family?
Maybe that's his lover, his butt buddy.
Exactly my question.
It's like
he motorboats her chest. I don't know.
And like, if it was after the first movie,
do it Franklin style.
If it was after, if it was after, okay, if it was after the first movie.
Ow! I hit my fucking head.
Now it's gonna crack open and Gabriel's gonna come out of my head.
Oh yeah, from Malignant. Yeah.
It's gonna
nice reference there. Nice reference.
Like okay, so like if it was after the first movie, what the fuck happened to Drayton Sawyer?
Ouch.
Never explained.
Never explained. Don't worry about that.
Never explained.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
This movie is fan fiction.
Yes.
The worst kind of fan fiction, by the way.
And you wonder why the killers in Scream 5.
Oh my god! You know what? Actually, you guys talking about this, and this is gonna go lower in my list now.
This is the worst for me.
This is the worst one for me too.
Damn.
I'm gonna say it.
This movie.
I don't care. You know what? People. The only positives I've heard about this that people talk about is the damn bus scene. That's all I hear. The bus scene. The bus scene. The bus scene. The bus scene. The bus scene.
Stupid.
Gore. Yeah. It's
like, this movie is gonna make my hair turn gray.
Oh, what about the stupid kids who show up to the town? Oh, I want to buy this town.
Yeah, in the middle of nowhere.
This town.
In the middle of nowhere.
What? Buy this town? Like, what? You're gonna invest in this? Like, look at you. You guys don't even look like you're out of damn college.
I'd rather invest in the cheap-looking town that Chuck Norris was in.
They look like high school kids, by the way.
Yeah, what the hell are they doing? Like, they can go and invest in have investors and like people look at the town and be like, oh,
where do they get all that money from?
Oh, and they're so unlikable.
Yeah, the two girls and yeah, I don't even remember their names. I don't even remember
I don't remember their names.
The one with the girl with the curly hair, like she's a complete. She starts talking shit about that guy. Like, oh, because he has a gun. Well, it's Texas. Hello.
What do you think of him barricading his chainsaw on the wall?
That doesn't make any sense.
It's at the orphanage, right?
And that's supposed to be the chainsaw from the first movie, and it
still
works.
I get that.
After 50 years. It still works. It must have gasoline in there.
But he took it like so to the orphanage then?
Yeah.
So he just walked in the orphanage with the chainsaw.
Yeah.
And then hit it.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. No explanation.
Well, no one's gonna find this. I'm gonna walk in the orphanage. Oh, look, I'm at my new home. Oh, put it in the wall. Right. Fuck you.
Little orphan Amy hairdo on the one girl. Yeah.
Like, the sister, like the one that's like that talks more, like she's such a bitch because like the guy that they see in the gas station. Oh, you have a gun.
I'll be right there, guys. I'll be right there.
Typical Texan with a gun and be like, what's your problem, lady?
Thomas is gonna go take a shit and let all his stuff out.
Yeah.
That's what I need to do.
I need another drink.
I need to take one.
And like when Thomas was mentioning the political thing, like the conservative flag.
Oh, there's your favorite person back, Alex.
Oh! Why do you have to come back on this part?
Yeah, block out here.
Dang, man.
Okay. So like the conservative flag thing is the big plot point in the movie. It's the reason why everything happens. The killing starts. Because the black guy sees the conservative flag, and first of all, it's the South. I mean, you're gonna see the conservative flag. I'm sorry.
Why do they have this sensitive bullshit?
And like
I hate that.
He wants to take it down because now they own the property, but his stupid ass didn't realize that the orphanage, they didn't own that. The old lady still owns that. It's still her property.
Right. So they didn't even know.
They kick her out of her own home just for a conservative flag. And then she dies.
And then they find the records.
And then they find because stupid ass doesn't do his own research.
Yeah.
So it's their fault why all this murder starts happening. Technically, the old lady dies. That gets Leatherface angry and kills. He starts killing everybody.
Yeah. So it's like Leatherface wouldn't have done anything.
Yes.
If that woman if she lived.
If they didn't kick her out of her own home. I was like, are we supposed to even root for unless we're not supposed to root for these people? I guess not.
Fuck everybody. I'm not rooting for any of them.
You know, I like how the
not even Sally.
I like how the old lady was like, Oh, don't take it personally. I had
You know
had a
what's?
lot.
I tell you
Look,
what. You know. You know
she's
what?
like, oh, wait, hold on, shut up. Like I like how like when she was trying to defend herself,
Fuck
saying
this
like
movie.
she was saying like it's not anything personal. I had a lot of kids in my orphanage. I had a lot of Negro kids too.
Oh my God, dude.
And he's like, what? Yeah, so I was just saying, Thomas. I was just saying like how the whole Confederate flag. I keep calling it the Confederate flag. I'm sorry about that.
The Confederate flag.
Confederate flag. This movie messed up my brain. Confederate flag is the big plot point in the film.
There's a Confederate flag. There's a cancel culture. Bullshit. It's all.
You know what someone else also commented on? I think I heard this somewhere.
It was the troll.
the woman that plays Sally.
Yeah.
They said she looks like Mick Garris.
Kind of. Yeah,
you know what? There was the scene I liked with Sally is when she's in the truck and she's looking at the old picture of her friends.
Yeah, but
who took the picture?
Back in
Nubbins is the only one who took the pictures.
How did they even take that picture?
I guess they took the picture before they picked up Nubbins. I don't know.
Yeah, the no name person in the back.
Right. Yeah. It was the cameraman.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, it was a good scene. There was kind of a little emotion, but
here's the only thing I thought was kind of interesting, in the very, 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 very beginning, when they had a documentary about what happened in the events of the first movie. Like people know there's a Leatherface out there somewhere.
Right.
That's it. That's the very, very beginning of the movie.
Julie, what is your overall thoughts, Julie?
Do you like the movie?
Julie,
let it out, Julie. Let it out.
Let it burn. Let it burn.
Chloe can let it out too.
I do not like this movie at all. It was
that bus scene must have been your favorite.
That who?
The bus scene.
Yeah, the bus scene was actually the only one that was good to watch, and I'm like,
the only part that people actually
they didn't even believe him.
But it was so fucking stupid too.
I hated this movie. This movie was just.
You're gonna get canceled, Julie.
You're blocked on social media.
You're mean. You're blocked. You see that you're blocked. You get out of here.
It's stupid. I hate this movie.
I was waiting for Roger Waters' character of Moose to come out.
I knew
this movie is just awful.
I knew the movie was gonna be bad.
You're right, Harvey. It's just like 2018. They made her Laurie Strode.
Yes.
And the fact they killed off Sally, and Sally didn't even put up much of a fight with Leatherface, so it just made it even worse.
Laurie Strode waited 40 years. Sally waited 50. She waited 50.
And they take a shit on Sally.
And she has a gun like she's a badass. And what is she?
Just like Jamie Lee Curtis in 2018.
Yeah, it's what it is.
What's the point of this movie?
Hell, she even has like that 2018 Jamie Lee Curtis look to her.
Answer me this. At least I'll give them doing Laurie Strode not dirty.
Yeah.
What's the point of bringing back Sally 50 years and then killing her?
No point.
Because it's shock value.
For one movie. For one movie.
See what Julie just fucking did?
Because
what happened?
He threw that fucking cap.
Because
you go, girl.
Because they had to kill off Sally because they want to pass
almost chug that whole Dr. Pepper.
They want to pass the torch.
You're a chugger.
Oh, no, she gonna chug.
I hate this movie.
See, look,
you know what? This would make me go drinking.
See, guys, they had to kill off Sally because they're trying to pass the torch for the new.
Pass the torch. Pass the torch. The only way
to gonna fucking carry this
to the
they wait 50 years to pass the torch.
50
years to pass the torch.
Wasted.
That girl that survived a school shooting. She's the new lead.
50 years.
Because she survived a school shooting.
That's fucking franchise to fucking sleep.
Didn't stand a chance with the 50 years.
Chloe, what do you think of this movie?
Chloe says she's gonna go bite their ass.
She's not even paying attention. She's like, screw you.
Did Chloe even watch the movie?
No, some movie partner she is. She sleeps the whole time. I'm stuck watching.
Maybe she was bored.
I think Leatherface put her to sleep.
Yeah.
I think the prequel Leatherface put her to sleep.
This movie, I hated it with a passion.
Forgo said, "How did Ruth die instantly, but Sally is able to talk and shoot?"
There's my point of view.
Sally gets lifted up and cut with a chainsaw, and she's laying on the ground breathing and still alive.
That's what she says about the movie.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah, like I said, Rob. Like I said, she gives the gun to the new girl to pass the torch.
Oh, that was literally passing the torch, the shit torch. That was literally passing it.
I will say, guys,
you know what though? He's saying like there are no torch to pass because they're just gonna reboot this thing again.
There's one good thing that came out of us talking about this piece of shit.
Are we gonna reboot this again?
What's that, Thomas?
They always do.
The Sixers won the game.
Oh, good for you.
Good for you. As Christian Bale would say in the Terminator Salvation.
What do you think? So, what do you think they're gonna do? Do you think they're gonna do another sequel, a remake, or a prequel?
They never follow up. They never follow up with a new one. They just start over again.
That's what I mean. Like, why? It's like I want to actually like. Why can't they?
Here's what I think.
Why can't they keep like Texas Chainsaw 2 in there or something? Why can't they do something after that?
Yeah.
You know what you can do? Watch part 1 and part 2 back.
I think you're gonna go like.
Yeah, we can do that.
Well, surprisingly, I don't have a fart coming. So
I don't either.
I think you're all. You know what? I think you're all emptied out. I think you're empty out.
I'd rather smell your farts than watch this movie.
I'd rather.
Alex, you should have had this show earlier this morning when I woke up because that's when I let it all out. And
I could have. Fucking trail and stick my bare ass on the fucking camera and just rip one so bad.
Yeah.
Well, Steven, like Netflix didn't actually make this movie. It was, I think, Lionsgate, and they just sold it to.
They
gave it away because they knew it was gonna be bad, and they gave it to Netflix. Netflix like, okay, we'll stream it.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at. Like, I guess going straight to Netflix is I guess that's the new direct to video now. I guess that
the production company was Legendary Pictures.
Oh, sorry, remember that. Yeah. So it changed rights again. Then.
Yeah.
It's like, wow. Fede Alvarez, he produced this. Okay, I know he didn't direct this; he just produced it.
No.
I already had a red flag because I think that guy is so fucking overrated. Okay.
I like Evil Dead though.
I know you guys like the Evil Dead remake. I'm not a fan of that.
I love it.
What though? I know you're not a fan of Don't Breathe.
I can't say because I haven't seen it yet.
I can't stand. I hate that movie. Don't Breathe. So I think this guy. Fede
I did not like Don't Breathe either.
With Stephen Lang, you didn't like Don't Breathe?
Nope.
I didn't like. There were some things I liked about it, but the overall concept was stupid.
The twist was fucking dumb.
The twist was dumb.
Yeah,
that's why
the fact that they made a sequel to that.
I didn't bother watching the sequel.
So. I didn't see the sequel yet though.
Well, you're not missing much, so.
No.
Okay. And then the Fede Alvarez come back to direct that.
I don't think
that so. I don't know.
Because the sequel looks like another Taken ripoff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and like, if you're a fan of this movie and you liked the two sisters, well, too bad because they killed one of them at the end for shock value.
Yeah,
it's so funny the camera angle. Like she's going away in the car, like the car's going, and she's like, ah!
I know, right? Yeah.
I hope that fucking car crashes and
then
burns.
just so like he can do the chainsaw dance again.
Yeah,
I was happy when this movie was over.
Yeah, but there was an after credit scene, guys. That
set up like sequel. Rambo 4.
Set up a sequel. I know, dude. That's very random. Rambo 4.
He goes home. It's a long road. It's a long road.
Yeah.
Shit.
You know how Julie just said she was really happy when this movie was over.
But it wasn't
like
over.
that. I was gonna say like, oh, you and me, girl, like same thing. I was gonna be like that Bee Gees song, oh, you and me, girl.
Oh boy.
Well, Cody. Well, Leatherface did kill all of them. Well, most of them.
He basically killed almost everybody.
Yeah, but too bad. Fucking Leatherface was an anti-hero for woke.
Okay. So I've seen people try to justify him moving so fast at an old age. Like say, I've heard people going like, "Well, look at like Stallone and Schwarzenegger. They're old, but they
no.
Like, Leatherface is not, Leatherface is not in shape. He's an overweight guy. 80 years old. He ain't gonna be moving around like that.
Let's not forget.
Have kept themselves in good shape.
Let's not forget he was injured. Okay.
Yeah.
He was injured at that moment when he was running so fucking fast at Sally. He was like a football player.
Yeah.
That doesn't justify anything. I mean, you can't.
What do you mean?
If Sally can't run like that, then he shouldn't be able to. He's overweight.
Yeah.
One thing.
Yeah, Cody, he might as well not even be human anymore.
He's not. That's the thing. Like, he's been shot so many times and hurt so many times in this movie.
How many times did he get shot?
He got shot like over 6 times.
He shot him 6 times.
No, it's like over 6 times. So
I shot him over 6 times
with like a shotgun.
Yes.
I mean,
from Texas. That shit damages you bad, man.
But my problem is, okay, if he got shot and he got up all hurt, that's different from him just at the end being like,
running.
Oh, and then he gets the girl and he chops her head off.
Yeah.
And he's fine. He's not hurt. He's fine.
Yeah, and then he walks.
And then he walks home.
By himself.
He walks home
all the way home. Yeah.
I'm not hurt. And he falls backwards.
That's what he said. Yeah, that's what he's thinking. I'm not hurt.
So what are they gonna? I mean, honestly, like, okay, so he's
goes by
home.
himself.
Is this his Halloween Resurrection? He's going home to do what? Jerk off?
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Eat rats.
Eat rats. Exactly.
Oh, so we're gonna have a reality show sequel.
Yeah, they're gonna go on this is what happened at the house.
Oh yeah, Buster. I want to see Buster Rhymes fight.
Yay! Tyra Banks.
Be another episode of Dangertainment.
Go out to the garage.
Yeah.
He's a killer shark. Have some respect for the dad.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
He kills everything he comes across.
You're going to ruin the whole effect.
Damn it.
when Dan just lifts up and goes.
Yeah.
Oh! Jeez,
well, here's just a fundamental bad part, like everything that's wrong with this movie and the 3D movie as well, is that Leatherface, without his family, he's one-dimensional as a killer. He's just one-dimensional without family.
I loved Evil Dead too, Steven.
He needs family. He needs the family characters.
Steven said he's got to go, but he'll be back for the next stream.
All right, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Hey, thanks
for Steven. Thanks for stopping in, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you stopping in.
Oh yeah, man.
It was good to have.
Thanks for joining in.
Appreciate all the comments, guys. It's hard to keep up, you know.
Everything.
Yeah, we'll be back with a lot more streams. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, I mean, just the fact that Leatherface is on his own again, it's like this doesn't work for me at all. So, yeah.
No, this movie is total garbage. It is. I've never had a movie piss me off so much in a while.
In a while, yeah.
When I was watching this, I was just slamming the table. I was almost gonna beat my head against the wall.
I mean, but are you surprised though? Man,
no, I didn't expect it to be this bad.
I didn't expect it after coming off of 3D and Leatherface. I wasn't expecting it to be a shit show like this.
In the trailer, I mean, the trailer's pretty bad. I mean, once they did that stupid cancel culture joke in the trailer, I knew we're in trouble.
Well, see, that's the problem. I don't think we can escape from that today. It's like it's just all over today. It's like they got to keep up with modern times. So, you know.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if they had like 1 or 2 people out of the 20 people recording, but it was literally every single fucking person in that.
Yeah, because everyone had phones. It's like what people have nowadays. And if you think about it, in real life situations. People do that.
Yeah, but not every single person, though. You know what I mean?
No, but people pull out their phones because they're retarded. Let's put this on live. Let's get this guy in trouble.
On YouTube.
Yeah, let's put this on YouTube and Facebook, and let's expose this guy.
Forka says it was slightly better than 3D. No, I don't think it was slightly better than 3D. I think
I actually thought 3D was better.
It's the same level.
Like 3D was better because at least I had Dan Yeager.
Look, people. If you talk to most people about this film, they just like the kills. They think the kills are.
Too, like a lot of my followers on Instagram. I mentioned this before we were talking about the first 4 films.
They like the gore.
Well, they said they like more than just the gore. They like the characters. I'm like, hey, that's fine and all. I mean,
that's fine. Yeah, if you like this movie, that's fine. No bashing. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Like
I think this movie capitalized. This movie capitalized on the gore. I think that's what.
Yeah, but I need more than just.
I think exactly. I think the fact that a lot of people like this one is because the bar was set so low. It's like maybe that's it.
Yeah, Horrormania.
So thanks for stopping, Horrormania.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you again.
Thank you for joining.
Come back for our next show. Yes.
Hopefully we get to see all you guys on the next one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What's the next one we're doing? Batman, right?
Batman.
Gee Willy's Batman.
I mean, you guys have anything else to say? Because I'm
all my brain cells are dead. I'm Leatherface right now.
Well, you know what? You probably killed.
Are you gonna teleport?
You killed all your brain cells. You killed all your brain cells.
Look, I'm back.
This garbage.
Yeah.
Look, I'm back.
Yeah.
I teleported.
Look at me. I'm Clark. I'm Superman. I'm Clark Kent. I'm Superman. Oh, now I'm Clark Kent again.
I know. Now, Cody, like when you talk about Sally, you're talking about she was, in my opinion, one of the best final girls. She was the best, one of the scream queens.
And they took a fucking heap of shit on this character.
They bring her back just to fucking kill her. Pisses me off. Why not have her survive and pass the torch in a good way? If they were going, they probably thought, oh, maybe we won't make another one.
They're not. I mean, they're gonna make another one, but they're not gonna follow up with this.
That's the thing that don't make sense. They have Leatherface go home.
Dude, do you really need 9 Texas Chainsaw Massacre films?
No, if they're not going to follow up,
well, Thomas, to be fair, if they didn't have 9 Texas Chainsaw Massacre films, we wouldn't be doing a show.
Well, listen, if they
well, hey, they were made for a reason.
If they're not going to follow up with this movie, why have him go home? You know what I mean? Why have
the next one should be called Leatherface Comes Home.
Yeah, come on, something.
Or Homecoming. How about that? Homecoming. Leatherface Homecoming.
Leatherface Homecoming.
Come
like
on,
Spider-Man
Homecoming. Come on, something.
Like Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah, Leatherface Far From Home.
Leatherface.
That's what he is.
Oh, and then No Way Home. You get all the Leatherfaces.
Doctor Strange is in here.
Yeah.
Wesley says, not sure if Alex has told you, but I'm slowly creating something that will hopefully bring more eyes to the stream.
Oh, yeah. I told him about that. I told him about that, yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Is that like a website or something? Or...
No, he said he's going to take all those streams and kind of like put it up in, I think he says Spotify.
Spotify, yeah.
Spotify,
right.
Okay.
Which is cool. Like, I don't know how to do that, so.
Yo, Wes, if you can do that, man, that'd be freaking awesome because I would love to have an audience.
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, it would be.
Because granted, like look at this chat room. We have Horrormania, we have Cody and Forka and Steven and Jess, but hey, it'll be even better to have like even a bigger audience out there.
I forgot to advertise this stream. I was going to do it, but
I actually advertised this on my Instagram story.
I mean, we've gotten a lot of people. We got a lot of people in the chat today.
Yeah.
We got a lot of people.
Just as much as the last time, actually.
That's cool though.
Market stream. Yep. Thank you. Oh, you know what? Mostly, he'll be the marketing guy.
Oh, you know what I think of this movie?
How about that?
Mostly... Check your pants.
Oh God.
I don't have one out right now for y'all, but when I do,
we all need to do it at the same time.
I got nothing. Else to say other than this movie.
No, fuck this movie.
This movie was trash.
It's the one.
Oh my
wouldn't
God,
you agree?
everywhere.
Like so far, this is the worst movie of 2022.
I'll be shocked. Here's the thing. I'll be shocked if this is not in my top 5 for 2022 by the end of the year.
Yeah, come on, 2022. Hurry up and end so I can get my list ready.
This is so far for me the worst film of 2022.
It is 100%.
I would be stunned if this is not my number 1 by the end.
100%.
No, I said this. I'll be surprised if this is not my least top 5. What'd you say?
She said this film sucks.
Yeah, there's nowhere else. There's nowhere else to go, obviously, other than
we're not alone on it.
Literally, like, you figure, like, remember how we started off the show? Like, how do you go from that Leatherface to this?
Yeah.
For God's sake.
How do you go from those good movies?
And I said this on Facebook. Say what you will about Michael Bay and his crew, but at least they knew how to make a good.
He knew how to make a good remake.
He understood the basics of how to do a good one.
Same thing with Friday the 13th. He knew the basics on that one.
Yeah.
Because those films have at least some characterization, you know, and you know the characters. So.
Oh, Wes.
We didn't even sell anything for
these
characters in this movie.
Yeah, we do have a new logo created by Rob himself.
Yeah, I created the thumbnail.
What did you say, Julie?
I said you don't even feel any sympathy, Harley, with these characters in this movie.
No, I don't. I don't even feel about any of them.
Not like you would in some of the others.
You know what? After what they did, kicking that old lady out of her own home. Fuck that. They deserve to die.
Well, the thing is, like, that's
Sally in the original and Stretch in part 2.
The thing is that people will say though that's a common cliche in horror in slashers. You don't really know.
Stop making that stuff.
Well, like okay, take I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah.
Those characters are more memorable.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, because I like well, hell, they are memorable because.
Yes, they deserve to die and hope to burn in hell.
I mean, you know what? The reason why they're so memorable is because Jennifer Love Hewitt plays Julie.
Julie.
Money.
Her character name is Julie.
Money.
Julie James. Yep.
Yeah.
Julie James is her character, and I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yep.
Ryan Phillippe is a more memorable character as Barry. Freddie Prinze Jr. is more memorable.
What about the Barry from Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 4?
Even that Barry's more memorable than these people.
I'm not trying to be mean. I honestly do not remember any of these characters' names at all.
No, I don't remember either.
What, in this movie? I don't remember any of them.
And their character names.
I don't remember. But like,
I could care less.
Look at me though. Like in the original, Sally, Franklin.
No,
Jerry,
I can remember at least like even some of the other bad ones. I can remember a few here and there.
Well, Leatherface, I remember some of those characters like Jackson and
Hartman.
Yeah, like you know.
And then like 3D, you had Kenny.
From South Park?
At least they were somewhat memorable.
Kenny from South Park? Yeah.
You killed Kenny, you bastard.
Yeah. You killed this franchise again, you bastards.
Honestly, I really wish. Honestly, if Matthew McConaughey was still like alive and like as a character in this franchise,
I was like, he's still alive, dude.
Dude, honestly,
I wish he would just come out and start screaming in everybody's ear and have them have ear bleeding.
Honestly, this is how I feel about Terminator. I think they should just leave this alone. I think they need to stop. They need to stop. I mean, coming off the success, I think Candyman did it right. Yeah, I think that was different story altogether. But I think that's what they need. I think they need to do that. They need to explore the lore a little bit more instead of trying to say, "Oh, let's pass the torch here and there. Let's try to make a sequel, prequel, fequel bullshit." I'm sick of tired of them always having to like bank off of something that was highly praised and trying to act like they can continue it, and they can't. They can't.
I never seen Butcher Boys.
Never saw that. No.
Butcher Boys?
I don't know. I never
saw that.
How about if you make a new Texas Chainsaw Massacre, have it take place in the 70s, not in modern times.
Well, on top of that, if you want to make a guy about a wielding chainsaw massacre killer, why don't you just make it your own standalone movie?
Or you can do that.
And not call it Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That's the thing.
Or take Leatherface to space. How about that?
Like they did with Jason.
Leatherface X, baby.
Yeah, right, yeah. See?
Might as well.
Okay, are we done with this piece of crap?
Yeah, I'm done. Please, I am done. I am out. I am done.
I'm gonna look up the IMDb and all that stuff real quick because I don't think because this doesn't have a box.
Because if we talk about this movie, I'm gonna cry.
So we can rank the whole thing.
I am over this.
Hold on 1 second.
I'm gonna cry if we talk about this movie anymore.
Texas Chainsaw. So 2020 TCM gets a 4.9 on IMDb.
Too high.
And on Rotten Tomatoes, it has a 31%.
Too high.
That's higher than I think. Yeah, that's higher than the beginning.
That's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
That's bullshit. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. I did not hit her. I did not.
You're tearing us apart.
Don't touch me, motherfucker.
I gotta get that movie. It might be cheesy, but
yeah, you should.
This TCM 2022 is only 6% higher, or 6% lower than the remake.
And can we stop using the same title?
Yeah, I hate that too.
Stop.
Like Robert Humphrey.
Robert,
better late than never, buddy.
Yeah, better late than ever.
Hey.
buddy.
Yeah, dude, I agree, dude. Like, it's so confusing. Like even Halloween's guilty of it. I'm
Robert Humphrey is the next Leatherface. I'm calling it now.
Yes.
I'm sick and tired of the same title, man. Like, they need to stop doing that.
Yeah, just annoying.
Just come up with a new cool title, not the same ones.
Yeah.
Just do it. Just
we
do
need something different. Something catchy.
You could just call this Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Return. Oh, but no, never mind. They already had a return.
Well, yeah, but even if they have a subtitle, this don't have a subtitle.
How about you know what? Texas Chainsaw Massacre: Resurrection. That's what it should have been called.
Resurrection.
Leatherface lives.
Leatherface rises.
Leatherface lives.
Reborn.
Yeah. Regurgitated.
The Howling Reborn, Leatherface Reborn.
Yeah. So yeah, this movie was strange. Even Robert Humphrey. I don't want to speak. I'll speak for him a bit. He didn't like this movie either. And he said the only thing he liked was the gore. That's it. Like, that's it.
I mean, the gore is. We've seen.
It was fine. It was okay.
If you're a gore nut,
you want to see a film with gore? Just go watch the beginning.
Yeah, that's where I started.
I mean, the gore was fine, but we've seen it before. If you're a horror fan,
there was nothing special.
You've seen it.
There was nothing special. Yeah.
So what? They get cut up with chainsaw. It's okay.
Yeah. it's just been there, done that. You know?
Yeah, really. It's just a bigger quantity.
Yeah.
The Texas.
Well, you know what? Quality over quantity.
Chronicles,
get out of here.
The Chronicles. There you go.
Oh,
Narnia.
Texas Chainsaw Dark Fate.
That's a good one.
Oh shit.
Oh phew.
Oh well. So rankings.
All right, let's do this.
Rankings. So there are 9 films in this godforsaken franchise.
Yep. We'll do worst to best, right?
We're doing worst to best.
Worst to best. Okay.
We're starting off with worst, number 9. I'll go first. For me, and this is my personal opinion, because it was the most boring one, and that was Leatherface, the prequel, 2017.
Oh wow!
For me, that's the
all right
worst one. So go ahead, Rob. What's your number 9?
Worst one, of course, is 2022.
Yeah. Why?
We just heard
why.
Just replay the stream.
Oh,
when you guys see this. Yeah. Fuck.
Let me go to explanations.
All right, Julie, what's your number 9?
What's your least favorite?
The one we just finished talking.
Okay, 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The awful one.
Thomas.
2022.
2022. Sorry. You guys have 2022 and you're dead last. Damn. You guys. I don't know who the
horror
you are
fans.
fucked up. Yeah, we're not. Yeah, you guys are not.
Oh man, that's right. I'm not.
You're not.
I guess I'll be selling this blanket.
Yeah, might as well. You're fake. You're a phony.
It's like in Family Guy, that side character. Hey, everybody, he's a big fat phony.
Fake.
All right. Number 8 for me. It changed while we're talking. I was gonna put 3D, but you know what? I'm putting 2022 on number 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Awful.
All right. Rob.
For me, it's Leatherface.
Okay. Julie, what's your number 8?
I'm gonna have to say probably Leatherface.
Leatherface? Yep, that's what she said. Yours too? Thomas?
No, mine's 3D.
Oh shit. I'm not a fan of the do your thing, your cuz line now.
Fuck that. And welcome to Prequel, motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right.
That also doesn't make sense, by the way, when what's her name says welcome to Texas, motherfucker. Like, you're not even from Texas, bitch. Whatever.
Yeah, shut up, bitch.
Right,
number 7.
Number 7 for me, 3D.
3D?
Yep.
Same for me.
And me.
Mine is Leatherface.
Okay. All right, I think I don't know. We'll see.
And the first 6 are the favorite ones, though.
Yeah, that's how I look at it.
They're the memorable ones.
More memorable ones, yeah. So you go first, Alex. Number 6.
All right, number 6 for me, and this was kind of hard. I was like, it's so I'm just gonna say part 4, the Next Generation.
Next Generation.
That's mine too.
Yeah, 4 is good. Yeah.
Yep. My number 6. My number 6 is the prequel.
Oh, the beginning.
The beginning.
Yes.
Oh, so you have. Oh, wow. So you have Next Generation above the beginning. Damn.
Yes.
Okay.
I know the first 6 were kind of hard. It was kind of hard to place them.
That is
Some of them, but
okay. All right. Number 5 for me. Leatherface Part 3.
Leatherface Part 3.
Oh, okay. Number 5 for me is the beginning.
Okay.
The beginning for number 5 for me too.
Number 5 for me is Next Generation.
Die.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Number 4.
5. Number 4 for me. The beginning.
Ooh, it's that high.
Yeah.
For me, it's Part 3.
That's mine as well.
Yeah, Part 3, the beginning.
Part 3? Okay, Julie.
So your number 4 is Leatherface Part 3, Rob?
Number 4 is Part 3. Yes.
Yeah, that's mine.
Leatherface
as well.
Part 3. Yeah.
What's your number 4, Julie?
I have to say Part 3.
Also, Leatherface Part 3.
Yeah.
Now, my top 3 are pretty self-explanatory. So
yeah, mine are too.
Number 3.
Hold on. Okay, number 3. My number 3.
Wait! Before you get to that, Wes had a question.
I answered the question.
Oh,
How
you did?
long?
Okay.
Yeah, 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead.
Okay, my number 3 is the 2003 remake.
That's my number 3.
My number 3 is Part 2.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, Part 2 for 3.
Now I'm flashback.
Mess up my Sonny Bono wig.
Okay. All right, so this is where I think we're gonna disagree. I guess. My number 2 is the original.
Okay.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
See, that's my number 1.
My number 2 is the remake.
My number 2 is Part 2.
My number 2 would be Part 2 too, because number 1 is
2.
Number 1 is.
Wait, 2022? Is that what you're trying to say?
2.
You don't know my number 1. I don't even.
My number 1 is, of course,
My number 1 is the original.
And you know why? It's because of Franklin. Franklin is the best.
Fuck the
Hate that.
You deserve to die, Franklin. I hope you burn in hell, bitch.
Come at me, bro.
I don't care. I don't care if you're handicapped. In fact, just for insult for injury, Leatherface should have cut your legs off too, bitch. Oh, bitch.
I don't think I'm gonna take it. Goodbye.
Good.
I don't have to take this anymore. Not from Texas. Bye.
And of course, we know who your number 1 is.
One. Yeah,
Yay!
Franklin, lick my dog plate, you dick.
Dog dick.
Part 2.
Part
Hell
2,
yeah.
baby.
Hook 'em horn, baby. All right.
So
that's my number 1. Part 2 is my personal favorite.
So I'm going to recap mine real quick. So from 9 to 1, 2022, 3D, Leatherface, The Beginning, Next Generation, Leatherface Part 3, the remake, Part 2, the original.
Julie and I almost had the same list.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody copied.
How could you copy?
Yeah.
Oh, Horror Mania is back.
Hey, welcome back. We're almost done though.
Oh, yeah. Any ideas for the next movie? It's going to be the Batman films.
Batman.
Yeah.
What exactly is that? Because I've got to order those.
Well, it's not gonna be next weekend because it's gonna be the
it's not. We're gonna wait.
It's gonna be a couple of weeks.
Julie, which ones do you need?
She needs Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin.
Yeah. Walmart in their you know that dump bin thing, the round bin. They have part 1 and 2 DVDs, part 3 and 4, and they have one with all 4.
Yeah.
The
so
one with
it's like $5. $5. That's it.
Well, aren't they in HBO Max?
I don't have HBO Max.
You don't have HBO Max. I'm just saying, if you want to buy them cheap, just go to Walmart. Has them there.
Yeah.
We get the first 4 movies.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so you tell us you're trying to do a recap of your list before you
already did.
Number 1. Okay, sorry, my bad. So you know number 1.
Yeah, mine from 9 to 1, from worst to best.
Yeah.
It was the 2022, then 3D, then Leatherface, then then the prequel, then Next Generation, then Part 3 Leatherface, then the remake, and then Part 2, and then the original.
Okay. So yeah, like number 1's mine's Part 2.
My number 1 has changed. It's 2022.
I knew it.
Because I can't stand that Franklin character, so that's all the way at the end.
No, because you love the gore. You love the gore.
Number 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Julie, that Batman set on Amazon's like $9.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. That's where I'm going to order mine from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Rob's number 1 is 2022. Cool.
Yes, I've changed my mind. I love the cancel culture stuff because I'm all in about that, and I'm canceling you, Alex, right now.
For making fun of a handicapped person. Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna cry.
I'm calling the police.
Yeah.
Because
I cheered when a handicapped person got killed on film.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry now.
You're canceled.
And then I know someone gonna take this clip out of context and say I'm a horrible person.
Yeah.
That would actually be funny.
Actually would laugh at that.
Oh man.
It's gonna be that troll X whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, Lovelace or whatever.
Yeah.
A jerk off in wet clothes and.
All right, Julie, what's your number 1? 2022.
Her face said it all.
She's like, "What, bro?"
Yeah.
No, the first one, the very first
the
one.
Original, yes.
Original. Not that awful one.
Yeah. My number 1's 3D.
Oh, that was loud. That sounded like
at least.
That sounded like a Slurpee.
Did you
at least.
Did you hear my mom in the background?
No, what'd she do?
What she
Go,
said?
oh shit!
It really, motherfucker.
You know what? At least that fart wasn't in 4D.
I probably would have went to jail for murder.
Yeah, you would have killed all of us. It would have been the movie. It would have been the movie Buster's Massacre.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, Rob. Wesley says when you get the chance, send Wesley send him the new logo. I guess he wants to use that.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. That is it for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise. We're done with this fucking franchise.
That is all of them.
This franchise was a mess. It started off good.
Started off promising.
Started promising. It went off the rails at the very end. Completely went off the rails at the end. Into hell.
I'm gonna get
Really, motherfucker?
That's gonna be a golden moment for movie Busters history.
Oh,
Robin's dying.
All right. And with that, oh my god, I gotta let Rob breathe a bit. I think you broke him, man. You broke him.
oh shit.
Oh,
so random.
Yeah. Like I said, that's gonna go down in movie Buster history.
We gotta include that on the highlights.
Yeah, we got highlights. So.
Oh my god.
Damn. So with that, we say goodbye we say goodbye to Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise. For now. For now, yeah. You okay, Rob?
Rob,
I'm about to end the show. I just want to make sure. Rob, I just want to make sure. The chat knows you're okay. You're gonna be okay before I end the show. Wow.
I'm trying not to think about it, dude. I can't. I'm trying.
Again.
Oh my god, dude.
All right, you're right. You're right.
Rob, I think I broke you more than you broke me with the Jason X.
Stop breaking each other. Well, you know what? What? Like, Rob did not fall off his chair. I'm just saying.
I guess that's one positive.
He didn't fall off his chair.
At least I didn't drop Chloe.
Yeah, you could have. That could have. Oh, that would have been disastrous.
Horror Mania says he's gonna go eat some pizza. Maybe I might do that myself.
Hopefully it's sausage pizza.
Little sausage action.
Hopefully it's Texan sausage.
You can make it spicy. Don't make it spicy or not spicy.
Well, my ass only knows spicy food now.
Spicy.
Put some extra cheese on it.
Yeah, extra cheese.
Rob can't stop.
Jesus, you broke him. You completely broke him. Should I just end the show? Should I just end the show now? Hey Thomas, should I just end the show now, or should I wait till Rob stops?
We can say goodbye real quick.
I just want the chat to know that he's okay. They're not gonna know he's gonna be okay. But end the show now. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you for all the comments, the likes, the subscription. Thank you. We really appreciate the love we've been getting for these shows. And stay tuned for our next show,
which will be Batman
next month. Yeah.
He's trying.
Until next time,
folks.
Remember, the Saw is family.
Really, motherfucker?